Yo, 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 yo. What up, what up, what up, what up, what up? It's your boy, True the King TV. Back again with another live stream. We here. Yo, yo, yo. Got T Sweezy in the building. Salute. We're gonna wait till a couple more people come here. Yo, yo, yo. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? How y'all feeling? This internet's trash right now, bro. Salute everybody. Salute. See, I hate this so, but they serious, man. Hey, for whatever. Hey, they serious. That is acting stupid, bro. But pardon me for that. That's why I didn't. I was supposed to. I was supposed to. Ben did this. I was supposed to do like a watch party, but like I said, the internet been acting up. So whether I don't know what it is, that's like stupid, bro. Matter of fact, yeah, they probably fucked up, man. We got Taj in the building. What up, Taj? Man?
What up, True?
Got Taj in the building. So, hey, man, good win for the Celtics, dog. Light win, nothing too major. Held it. You know what I mean?
Handle business.
Read my what you salute. What you mean? Read my comment. Salute. You mean read your comment? What you type in? You talk
Hmm?
about, bro? Like, what do you type? I read your comment, bro. But anyway, man, we got Dante in the building.
I'll tell you what
We
up.
got Mingle
Yo, what up,
Jester
Taj?
in the building.
Mangle Justice.
We got Mingle Jester in the building. Hey, listen, man. We hit. Listen, man. You see what happened, man. Listen, dog. Hey, listen, man. I'm not even going to sit here and like brag. Like them niggas light. Them niggas is light. Let us call it how it
Man,
is.
stop the cap, man. Here we
It's
go with the
light.
nonsense.
I
Here we
mean,
go
come
with the
on, Mingle.
nonsense.
Nah, but we have to. But listen, Mingle. I have to do this, Mingle, because it was
Man,
a. Hold up,
the
Mingle.
Celtics ain't nothing. Man, that
Man,
game
you
was
don't
calling
believe that,
so
man.
weird, man. Stop the cap. Man, they called a
Hold
foul
about
on
both
TJ
ways.
Warren. He wasn't even in the play. How you get called a foul on him?
They
He wasn't
called. They
even in
took
the
it.
play and they called a foul on
Hold
him.
on. They took that play back though. They took
That
that
was
foul
weird.
back. Hold on. They took that foul back and put it on Watanabe though, Mingle. To be fair, let's calm down.
I'm like,
Let's
what is
calm.
going on?
Let's calm down, Mingle, because they did take that foul away from him and put it on Watanabe. They did. Come on now, we can't do that now.
I don't know, man. That game was just called weird. It was officiating weird. I
I
don't
mean,
know.
they let him play for the most part, man. We got
Yo,
two Sweezy in the
salute,
build. We got
salute, y'all.
Sweezy in the build.
Salute,
Hey
Justin.
man, listen, man. Listen, man. Hey, shout out to the Celtics, man. It was a good team win. Good team win. Um, the funny thing is, though, hey, man, Kyrie with the bag, 9 from 24 from the field, getting locked up by Marcus Smart. God damn, Ben Simmons. And listen, if you watch this game, everything I said about the Nets was true. I
No,
didn't
it's not.
downplay. I didn't
No, it's not.
downplay. I would when I would hold on. And of course, KD. I didn't, but I was saying for the certain matchups that the Celtics bring to the Nets. I said, and it was true. It all came true. Look at Ben Simmons. Ben Simmons is 6'10", is an athletic 6'10" dude that's afraid to score, afraid to drive to the paint. Mingle gesture. If I'm lying, yes. If I'm lying,
That part is true, but all I'm saying is that game was just officiated weird. I ain't like how they called that game.
I mean, they got more free throws than the Celtics. So I mean,
No, they didn't. Celtics had 17. They had 11. That's cap.
but it was. I mean, well, my fault. My fault. But it was fat. But the Nets was fouling though. Let's be. They was fouling.
No, they wasn't.
Ben Simmons grabbed Marcus Smart and Grant Williams. You didn't
No,
see
they
that shit?
wasn't. I
Yes, he
mean,
did. He bear
if they
hugged
were,
that nigga. He
well, if they
grabbed
was
him.
fouling,
It's clear cut.
if they was fouling, how did Jock Vaughn win the challenge then? See, I'm telling you, they
Oh,
were
you
just
talking
calling
about
That
no?
was
You talking about
TJ
certain play? I'm
Warren.
they
talking
were
about
just
the whole
calling
game.
weird ass
Hold
fouls.
on. The TJ Warren got called back. So I mean, I don't know what you complain. I mean, let's be. But here's the thing though.
Are you talking about the one on Tatum?
They
No, the
called it
one on
back.
no, he challenged it. He had to challenge it.
He had no choice to
No, yeah.
challenge
Didn't
it.
he
He was
challenge the
down
one
by.
with Warren was reaching from the back on Tatum? Was that the play or that was a different
No,
play?
no, it was the one when he knocked the ball out of his
He
hand,
stripped it. He stripped it.
stripped him. Yeah,
Oh yeah, and then okay, I give you that. Then Robert Williams would have put that dunk.
that one. Yeah, but that was after that though. I'm talking about the
But
Hey, what
actual
up,
play.
everybody? How y'all doing, man?
you can't say it was
Up,
officiated
Tracy?
weird when they let both teams play for the most
That
part.
game was officiated. You got to
They
admit
let
it
both
was some
teams play.
questionable calls up
I
in there.
mean, but listen though, we talking about the NBA though. It's gonna be. I mean, it's gonna be some questionable calls every single time. Like we not. Let's be honest though, right? But they
Swoop
let
Natty.
they let
Yeah,
both
the
teams
Nets
play.
was.
I mean, it was. I mean, it was a good game. Oh man, it was a decent game. It was a decent game. I wouldn't. I mean, you know what I mean.
Well, yeah, we'll see. We'll see how
Shout
this
out.
thing goes.
Let me read the stat line. Let me read the stat line. You know what I mean? Got to read the stat line.
Hey, true.
Who watered though?
Ain't
Somebody had
hard,
to
bro.
run.
Who pit? Who? Come on, man. Y'all can't be doing it on the stream, man.
What?
Come
Hey,
on,
dog,
bro.
that's not me. That's somebody else.
I'm just saying though, man.
Hey,
Who? Somebody got. I mean,
somebody must be
pen.
using the bathroom or
Come
something.
on, man. Something like that.
Somebody using the bathroom.
Nah. Oh yeah, Jaylen Brown will miss 1 or 2 weeks.
Yeah, yeah.
With a groin injury, he should be good though. I mean, he should be good. I mean, he can miss a week. You know what I mean?
Mm.
You know what I mean? Got Tracy in the bill. I don't know if I see Tracy in the building. I mean, listen, man.
Tracy just. Oh, no, he's still.
And listen, man. It's been a good night so far, man. And the Mavericks beating the Lakers right now. God is good, man. God is good.
Oh, my God.
God is good, man.
Yeah, yeah. That's the only thing I agree with what you said tonight.
I mean, listen, Marcus Smart. Let me read the stat lines for tonight. Grant Williams with 12 points, 4 from 8, 0 from 3. He didn't have a good 3-point shoot tonight, but I mean, hey, listen, he still shot 50% from the field, 12 points, 3 blocks on 1 assist, 5 rebounds. Pretty solid game from Grant Williams.
Luka.
Beg my pardon. Jason Tatum, 20 points, 5 assists, 11 rebounds. Not so good shooting night. 7-22, 2 from 10 from the 3-point line. Not a horrible shooting night, but he got the job done, did what he had to do. Made points, he scored when he needed the team to score. Robert Williams with 8 points, 1 block, 1 assist, 5 rebounds, 4 from 7 from the field. Derek White, 5 from 10 from the field, 4 from 7 from 3. 7 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal, 1 block. Speaking of that block, man, did you see the block that he did to TJ Warren with the left hand? Goodness gracious, man. That was a hell of a play, man.
It was a foul too.
That
It
ain't
was
no
both.
foul. That ain't no foul.
It
That
was
block.
a
You was a
it was a
hater.
block and a foul.
You hold on. What'd you call that? What'd you call that? You a ref?
I would have.
Man, you was a
Because it
hating
was a
ass
block
nigga,
in
man.
the, well, I
Hey,
don't
listen,
know.
you
I
a
don't
hating
know.
ass nigga, man.
I would have gave it to him. I would have gave it
Oh,
to him,
boy, that
but
was a hell of
it
a
was a
block.
block
That ain't
in the
no
foul.
foul, man. He was all ball.
No, it wasn't all ball. It was a block
You,
and a foul.
you talking about the left? You talking about when the help side when TJ Warren was he thought he had a wide open layup? Man, come on, man. Hey man, Bucks lost, the Sixers lost, man. It's been a good night, man. It's been a good night, man.
Them overrated ass Celtics won.
You know, man, nigga know he's lying right now. Nigga know he capping, man. Nigga know he capping. Listen, we need somebody though. We need some type of antagonist right now, though. You can't just let you know what I mean. So I feel listen, Ringo playing his part right now, but listen, nigga don't believe that, man. Nigga, listen, shoot.
That game
I know
was
this,
cap,
bro.
That game was super cap.
I know this. I mean, listen, but I mean, I don't know, man. Like I said before, I didn't like certain calls too on both sides. I can feel you, but it is what it is. I mean, yeah, the Miami Heat beat the Milwaukee Bucks. I mean, Giannis did not play. By the way, Giannis did not play.
I'm the loctician over in Brooklyn. Oh yeah. She took me to the loctician. And I got my
niggas suck, man. Oh, it's nice. Them niggas.
God damn, Chiefs, we meet your mic, man. You know her hold on.
What happened? I'm too loud.
Yeah, I heard your whole conversation we were doing.
Oh my bad, I had it by my mouth. My fault, true.
Yeah, you good. But yeah, listen, man, the Celtics, man, 31. Listen, the best record in the NBA, man.
Cap.
Best record in the NBA.
True. Remember, True? We frauds.
I mean, listen though, man. I mean, hey, listen. Hey, you know what's funny though, man? The last 20 games, the Nets are.
They're like 19-2 or some shit.
Listen, last 21 games, they're like what, 19-2? Guess where them two losses came from? The Boston Celtics.
Them overrated ass Celtics.
Exactly.
Them overrated ass Celtics.
You want to know something true?
All the shit y'all talking, all the shit these other fans talking.
Here come this bona fide hater. You a role player. Shut up. You a role player, nigga. Shut your ass up.
Hold on, sweetie.
You don't want to hear this.
Hold on, sweetie.
Eat your crow.
Hey, listen.
Yeah.
You don't tell the truth. I tell the truth.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna.
I got nuts and I'm stand on that shit. Yeah, nigga.
True. Don't need
your ass alive.
And True don't need a Jim Crow era to cook me. He don't need a Jim Crow era to cook me. That's all I'm saying.
Keep saying what Ghost Town saying. Come up with something else.
Oh, it was damn. Don't say T-Suzy cooked so bad you left the panel, Herm. Don't say that.
Hey, I cooked his ass last night. Him in Africa.
Oh,
Jester was on there hating too. I wouldn't even talk about
Man,
that.
stop capping. You ain't cooked nothing. Stop lying. You was lying. You ain't cooked nothing.
Hey, true. I remained 10 toes down, bro.
Man, you got your ass fried. I told him to go ahead and flip him over.
Oh, you was on. Hold on. You talking on pull up? You talking on BJ Pot? You talking on?
Man, he got his ass fried last night. Herm had his ass stuck.
Hey, shout out to
Celtics.
It's a lie.
Shout out to Celtics.
Hey, Jester, I wasn't talking about you. I know where your loyalty stands, but I made this nigga Africa admit that he's a LeBron James fan before anything.
I mean, of course, Africa, that ain't no secret. Of course, Africa
I ain't never met a Lakers fan
fan
that put LeBron James the greatest Laker of all time. He ain't a real Laker fan.
Man, that's stupid. That's
and
the dumbest.
Then he want to switch his narrative. Like, come on, bro. Don't do that.
LeBron is a great player, but he's not no great Laker of nothing.
He not a better Laker than Gasol. He not a better Laker than
great player now.
He a top five Laker. What are you niggas talking about?
He's not no fucking
Nah, he a top 4 Laker.
Man, you need a
LeBron James is the top 4 Laker of all time.
Whatever you smoking, I need that.
Let's lay it out.
Whatever you smoking, I need that.
No, let's lay it out. Let's lay it out.
Whatever you smoking, I need some of that.
No, let's count it. Let's count it because
man, you crazy as hell.
Hold on.
Let me respond.
So that make my top
y'all keep talking about some 1 through 5.
Who cares what you talking about, sister?
Let them talk one at a time.
Let's name the 5. Let's name the 5. Is he better than Jerry West?
This is the dumbest conversation I've ever heard. This is stupid.
Hold on.
He is not no top 5 nothing of Lakers.
He got the same amount of rings as Jerry West do in Lakers jersey.
But he's not better than Jerry West as a Laker, though.
He's not a top 5 Laker. He's not even a top 10 Laker.
Let me explain.
So Jerry West averaged 30.
Hold up.
Shut your ass
Hold
up,
up.
man.
Hold
You
up.
just
Let's
talking.
explain. Listen, LeBron James is the. Listen, he's better than Jerry West. Nobody's denying that. But as a Laker, that's a different conversation. Jerry West put in more
Thank you. That's
work on
all
a
I'm saying, bro.
Lakers
No,
than
nigga, that
LeBron
ain't
James.
ain't no thank you.
Y'all
Shut up.
talking
Ain't
about
no
Cleveland and Miami,
thank
bro.
you,
That got
nigga.
nothing
What
to
you
do with
talking
That's
Lakers.
the
about?
difference. That's like
This is
Ain't
saying,
no
like
That's
for
what I'm
example,
saying, bro.
for
this is
example, like that's hold
this
on. That's like
asinine, bro.
hold on. That's like
what's
saying, for
asinine.
example, hold on. For
Nigga,
example,
what
like
you
that's
saying is
oh
asinine.
damn,
He got the
nigga,
Jay
same amount
chill,
of
Jay
nigga.
rings.
I'm
He
West
got
trying
the
to
done
same
made
amount of
hold
more
on,
rings
make
you
it
first
got,
big.
team
I'm
Jalen.
trying
LeBron will
to
ever do. That's a fact.
Go ahead, y'all.
like for
Faces
Go
in the
example,
ahead,
NBA.
get your point
More
off.
winners
Get your
than
point
him.
off.
Come on now.
like for example, like Nate for Celtics, right? Nate Tiny Archibald is better, right? We know he's better than Rajon Rondo, but for the Celtics point guard, he's not over Rajon Rondo. If that makes any sense, right? That's because
Yeah,
LeBron is. You listen, LeBron James arguably the greatest of all time. Don't mean he's necessarily a top 5 Laker because he don't
No,
have the
let's
much.
do
He
it.
don't
No,
have the
no,
much
let's do it.
years. He don't have the much years.
No, y'all ain't even gave me a
Greatest
list.
in his era.
No,
Get it
no,
right.
ain't no
I,
greatest
well,
in there.
I
Okay,
give you mine. I
so we
give you
got
mine.
Kareem. So
I
all
give you
right, we'll do
mine.
Magic.
I
We'll
give.
do
He
Magic.
a, he
I,
a
We'll do
top
I
10
got
Kareem.
player all
Magic.
time,
We'll
Hold
bro.
on,
do
hold on.
Kobe, and
He
we'll
a
Hold
do
top
up,
10 player all
damn.
Shaq.
time,
One
bro.
at
So who you got?
I,
What Jerry West? You got Jerry West. You got James Worthy over LeBron as a
you
Laker.
got
Bruh,
Will.
bruh,
You
bruh,
yeah,
bruh,
got
bruh, bruh.
they is
Why
over
you
him as
using his
Lakers
Oh
though.
career
wow,
They is
again?
over him
Will
as
We
had
talking
Lakers.
less
about with the
years as a
Lakers.
Laker. Wow, and
With
y'all
the
was just
Lakers.
using.
He
Wow, so
had
y'all was
one
I
wait.
winning
put
Wow, that's
Will
you got
season,
all
funny.
these.
bro.
Wait,
Outside of that,
one
he
that's
at a
had
funny. Y'all was
time.
just
two.
One at
talking
a
some dumb
time.
shit.
One
Come
at a
Yeah,
on,
time.
let me
bro.
One at a
talk.
time.
You over
Let
here
me
One
talk,
at
capping.
nigga.
Can
hold
y'all
on.
go
One
on
He
at a
mute?
capping
time.
hell.
One at a time. I don't want to be. I
It's
don't want
this
to be.
nigga. Mute this nigga. I'm fucking talking.
Listen. I'm letting. Listen, Lou. Listen. You're not listening. Let Lou
This nigga can't
talk, bro.
comprehend shit.
T
Who can't
sweet
comprehend,
Sweezy.
nigga?
I
Nigga,
don't
I'm the one
Sweezy.
talking, nigga.
Sweezy.
All
Sweezy.
right,
You
hey,
can't mute what you
after
talking.
Lou, let me go next. After Lou, let me go next.
Yeah. Let Lou finna get his
All right, so
point
like I
across.
was saying, all right, so you got Kareem, you got Magic, you got Kobe, and you got Shaq, right? So who else? You got who you got? Someone one of y'all said Wilt. Wilt had less years in the Lakers jersey, so you can't use the Jerry West argument. See, that's what I'm saying, bro. Kobe, look, LeBron definitely a top 5 Laker. Y'all can say what y'all want to say.
Oh my
The
God,
nigga got
bro.
the nigga got one of
He
the
had one winning season. That
Hold on,
doesn't
Sweezy.
fucking jeopardize him as the top 5 Lakers.
Hold
That's
on,
cat.
Sweezy.
nigga. What? That's a team
Let me
He
go.
ain't a
accomplishment.
better Laker than Lamar
He
Odom.
got a
Hold
He
on,
ain't
he
a
got a
better
ring.
Laker than Metta World Peace. He ain't a
Hold on,
better
He
Laker
Sweet.
than
got
Paul
That's
Gasol.
cap.
just
Get the
Hold
say
on.
fuck
that.
Now
out of here,
you
Wow,
man.
this
now
nigga
you
just
bugging.
said Metal World
Ron
fucking
Now
Artest.
you
peace.
Ron
bugging. Now you
Artest.
This nigga
bugging.
just said
Now
Ron
you
Crazy
bugging.
Artest.
capping
Now
ass
you
nigga.
bugging.
Look at these
Now you
capping
bugging.
ass niggas. Take y'all
Now
ass back
Hey,
you
over there to that
first
group
off,
ass
first
Hey,
off,
shit,
Drew,
true.
these
nigga.
niggas
This
is
man
slow,
be
bro.
coming up
No,
on
Why
nigga,
you
you the
panel
stupid as
slow
hell,
one.
bro?
lying.
You see the slow
Why you
nigga.
niggas
You
stupid
clearly
as
the
hell,
slow
bro?
ass nigga talking about some
this
Ron
nigga said
Artest.
medical. Come on,
Yes,
This nigga
bro.
nigga,
said
you
Ron
yes.
Yeah,
Artest.
this
He
nigga
That's
said
why
said
you
Metal
Ron
World
yes.
Artest with a
Peace.
straight
Yes.
face on.
Yes, nigga.
Capping.
Yes.
And
You
hey,
really
first
think
off,
this
true.
Yes.
Hey
Nigga.
Lou, I didn't even
He's
say
a
LeBron
contributor to
is
the
the
fucking
best
Lakers
Laker all
I
championship.
know
time.
His
you
ass
did.
shit,
Yeah, they
nigga.
be
So he
lying,
came in
Africa.
Shut your
They be
dumb
capping,
ass
bro.
up.
lying.
Hold on, bro. Hold on. Let my phone mingle. But Sweezy had a statement saying that Young Africa said something, and Young Africa, I won't let him defend himself. So let go. Let's go. Young Africa, what you gotta say?
Yo, man. First off, Swayze, man, you sad, bro. You sad, bro. You be coming up on panels capping on niggas' names for what, bro? I never said LeBron is the greatest Laker all time.
Yes, you did.
I
Yes,
have.
you
Oh,
did.
let him
Well, when
finish.
did
Yes,
I
you
say
did.
it,
Because I
nigga?
asked you
When
on
did
your
I
mom's
say it?
channel. You did
When?
say that.
Squeeze, hold on.
You
When?
did say that. You had him above Kobe, bro.
Hold
When?
on, Sweezy. Come on,
What are
Sweezy.
you
You gotta let him
talking about,
talk.
nigga?
Sweezy, I'm
That's
letting
all
Sweezy.
time. That ain't for Lakers though,
Hold
man. You
on. Yeah, let him
stupid
talk,
ass.
Sweezy.
No. You said all-time Laker. I said,
No,
who
I
is the greatest
didn't, bro.
all-time Laker
Hey,
than
what
you?
stream is that? Hey,
You
pull it up,
said
nigga.
LeBron.
Pull
I said
it
that's
up,
cap.
man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
pull it up,
damn.
nigga.
I
Just
said
Pull
pull
it
it up,
up,
nigga.
nigga.
you
Pull it up,
disagree with
nigga.
me.
You
Pull
niggas
it
out here
up, nigga. What are
lying.
you
What
talking
you
about?
mean? It's on
This
my
nigga talking about some
channel.
Ron Artest, a
What
better
are you in
Laker
the
than LeBron.
stream?
These
First,
stupid
what are
ass
you
niggas be
talking
coming
about?
over
Hey,
here.
I don't
sad,
These
bro. It's
goddamn, these
sad.
Yeah,
goddamn
this
fucking
nigga really
panel,
said Ron Artest is a
these
better
dumb
overall
ass
Laker than
panel
LeBron
over
James.
there.
bad,
These
Before
son.
I'm
sorry
You
ass
crying,
niggas
Let
that
me
bro.
be
ask you
talking
that
smart
question,
shit.
bro.
Man,
It's
take
on
your
my
stupid
channel.
ass over there. You niggas just dick ride and hate LeBron everywhere you go. Take your
Hold
panel
on.
roach ass back over
hate
there.
LeBron.
Nigga, that
Nigga,
stupid
Hold on,
ass
let me
shit.
say, hold on.
Might
Hold on,
hate
let me
that
say
nigga,
this.
bro.
Hold on.
Nigga,
Hold on,
nigga
let me
come over
say
here
this.
with that
cheating ass
stupid
shit,
ass
bro.
logic. Nigga,
What
you know
you talking about,
goddamn.
man?
This nigga really
What you
they
talking? Let me
compared
ask you this.
Brown Artest to LeBron
Would you
James.
rather
I'm
respect a
crying,
person
bro.
who went to chips out the mud, or would you rather
Nigga, that
respect a
nigga
person
wasn't
who
under
No,
the
dunk
hold
every
mud.
day
Nigga,
on.
he
and
jumped
cheat
on
every
Kobe
year
back. Nigga,
and have
shut
a
up.
losing
Nigga,
record?
you
Fuck out of
out
here,
the
Hey,
man.
mud.
I don't
Nigga,
hey,
jumped
respect
on
that
Kobe
cheating
back. He
ass
ain't
shit,
get shit
man.
out the mud.
Fuck
Bro,
that
Kobe
shit,
tore
mute
that
him,
man.
nigga up,
too.
nigga.
Like I
let me
said
say
again,
this. I gotta
I
say this. Hold
respect
on. Hold
LeBron
on. Hold
James as
on.
a player, but I don't respect him as a
Hold
player.
on. But let me say this. Hold on, sweetie. Let me say this. Let me talk to you real quick, man, sweetie. You gotta take that hate. Listen, I'm as a Celtics fan to a Celtics fan, bro. You gotta take that LeBron James hate. I don't listen. I'm gonna tell you this right now, and niggas know this on this panel. I don't fuck with LeBron James, bro.
Sound like it.
You can say, "Hey, Lou, do I fuck with LeBron James?"
Nah, that nigga True don't fuck with him. It's just
And you give a fuck what this nigga think anyway, True.
First of all, I don't even know this nigga to hate him.
They want you to disrespect, nigga. They want you to.
What are you talking about? I told y'all stupid ass.
I got say the hold on, Swizzy.
What don't you get about that shit?
No, nigga, you the stupid ass. Any nigga saying Ron Artest over LeBron.
Where we come from, we not built like that.
No, any nigga saying Ron Artest over LeBron is a stupid ass nigga. You're a stupid ass nigga.
Nigga, Ron Artest is not a better Laker than LeBron James. That's cap, nigga. That's complete cap, nigga.
Hold up, Lou.
I said I just like him as a player, GM. That don't mean I hate him as a player.
He's not no GM. That's some slick hate right there. What do you mean? LeBron ain't no damn GM. That's some other slick hating shit. That nigga no GM.
This nigga is a liar, bro.
Let me school him, Lou.
This nigga's a liar. Why everybody on the Lakers roster is fucking clutch, you dumb motherfucker?
You're a stupid nigga, bro.
Huh? What?
You're a dumb nigga, bro. This nigga just said everybody on the Lakers is with clutch. You a dumb nigga. LeBron and AD.
Hold on, I got him, Lou. I got him because I'm a Celtics fan. Celtics fan, bro. Because I'm gonna make this known too for everybody that's watching, whatever the case may be. I do not fuck with LeBron James, bro. I don't rock with LeBron James. It's just he just do corny shit to me. But that being said, he's still arguably the greatest basketball player he's the greatest basketball player. I do think Bill Russell is the great GOAT. Don't get it twisted. Off of doing my research and my due diligence. But the player you talking about, the basketball that I physically have watched, he's the best player I've ever seen, LeBron. That being said, that's because I don't. Hold on. I seen Michael Jordan on the fucking Wizards, bro. That being said,
okay, right, that explains it all.
And our brain was like alive. Was like that's neither here or there. I was like 3 years old when Jordan was retired, bro. Like, come on, I don't.
That nigga True around my age. I didn't even know that.
But that being said, though, me not liking LeBron James, I'm not gonna sit there and cap and lie and say shit like Ron Artest was a better Laker. Like, don't get. I listen. I don't think LeBron James is a top 5 Laker either. But same for saying that Ron Artest is over him as a Laker that's ridiculous.
That's
bro.
crazy.
And that being said, though, listen, I know you have a YouTube channel, bro. You got a YouTube channel, bro. Like I said, and I support your channel, all that, though. But I'm telling you this right now, bro. Do not go on the same path as these other dumb niggas that be hating on fucking LeBron James, bro. I'm trying to tell you some shit right now, bro. Your channel is you growing your channel with Tree Sweezy. Do not go in that rabbit hole of being a LeBron James hate channel, bro.
No way.
Don't do it, please. I'm telling you.
True, what you mean? He steal his thumbnails from them niggas. So he
already did it, nigga. He already did it.
Yeah, he be stealing niggas' thumbnails and shit. Of course he would.
Nigga been driving on that road for a long time.
He trying to make a clone channel.
First of all, I don't know.
You just making a Mookie clone channel.
I'm about to unsubscribe.
I be seeing you stealing that.
Yeah, this nigga Lou brought up Mookie out of nowhere.
Nigga, they ain't show thumbnails. You stealing thumbnails, nigga. You a clone.
What the fuck you mean?
Yo, this nigga Lou brought up Mookie out of nowhere. I'm fucking crying,
They made the picture themselves. You act like
nigga, you stealing thumbnails, nigga. You know what that means?
Bro, all they did was edit a picture that was taken by the Celtics, bro. That's all they did. I don't know how to fucking do that shit.
Yeah, exactly.
We
know where you come from. We know your mindset.
What do you mean? I don't jack niggas style.
Nigga, it's 4 niggas on the Lakers that's on clutch. Nigga, you said all the niggas. I mean, like, nigga, that's what I'm talking about, bro. There's only 4 niggas on clutch. And one of them niggas got.
I do not hate this nigga. I don't know this nigga, bro. To hate this
nigga don't know basketball, man.
I just like the shit he do.
Young Africa.
What are you talking
about? Ain't that nigga easy work, Young Africa? Ain't that nigga T easy work, man?
Light work, Herm. Light work.
But listen what I'm
saying.
All jokes aside,
easy work, man.
I ain't even come at y'all nigga disrespectful. I can't, bro. This is about basketball, bro. Niggas want to get
why you lying on my name, though? Why you lying on my name, though?
No, play it back, nigga. You was disrespectful.
You niggas came at me raising y'all voice and shit,
bro.
No,
nigga, no, raising my nigga. The tone,
niggas getting mad at me because I was what somebody said, bro.
The tone, my tone was disrespectful.
And y'all niggas want to
you the one got disrespectful.
Don't want to stand on their shit. That's crazy.
Who ain't standing on what? Nigga, I stand.
I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about African.
Hey,
pull it up, nigga.
No, he said,
pull it up. When I said LeBron's the greatest Laker all time, pull that shit up, nigga. You capping ass. Hey, true. You ever heard me say that, true? I be talking about LeBron all the time. You ever heard me say that, true?
In the stream,
bro. You ever heard me say that,
bro? If he in the stream and me and you talking, bro, it's not gonna be on there.
The fuck? What stream is
Ain't
that,
true. I
nigga?
hate
about?
the
The
Celtics,
fuck are
man.
you
What are you
talking
talking
about,
No,
bro?
I hate the Celtics.
Look at this
I
lying
hate
ass
I
nigga
for
talking
the
about
saying
all
on
these
LeBron thing.
screens.
You sound a
Now you
Lakers
I
fan.
ain't
capping
gonna
ass
lie
nigga.
to you.
Whatever, man.
Then
Whatever,
It's
man.
niggas
my
like
next question
T. It's
was,
niggas
who's
like
your
T that
better,
make me
who's
hate
your
them
greatest
even
Laker of
more.
all time? You
It's
said
niggas like
LeBron
T
James.
that make me hate them niggas even more.
Then I said, who better, LeBron or Kobe? You said LeBron. You said LeBron done more as a player. That's what you said.
I did say that. Yeah, I'm gonna stand
You
on
said
that. Why
LeBron
would
is
I
more
just
skilled than
back up?
Kobe.
Huh?
And
What?
then you said
But you know
Kobe
what
has Shaq.
What?
But you know
And
what, True?
then you
I
said
got something funny,
I
True.
didn't
T.
say
Ray
Kobe better than Shaq.
Allen was
Hold
better
up,
than the
y'all.
2011 Dwayne Wade, and that was cat.
Hold up, y'all.
What
Now,
are you
And Ray Allen was
talking
way
about,
past
bro?
LeBron.
Now, True, you know, this ain't
Hold
your logic, but this is what a lot of niggas' logic is, right? So Jerry West is better than LeBron as a Laker, but he was 1-8 in the finals. But Bron was 1-0 in the finals, according to these niggas' logic, right? And so ain't LeBron a better Laker? He 1-0 in the finals.
Yeah.
He undefeated in the finals as a Laker. So ain't he a better Laker?
Now, Baloo.
That was
Hey, Baloo,
Yeah,
really
I mean now
fucked
that
up
6-0
now
shit
they
sounds
can flip
stupid
it.
now, huh? Now that shit sound kind of stupid now.
Man, stop the
They
cap
don't sound
shit,
stupid
Salute.
No,
because the thing is,
Nah, I'm playing with you, man.
Baloo. You
Uh-huh.
ain't looking at the other side of it. Now niggas get flipping. You don't want to say Jerry West is better like than LeBron, and he had to lose a record. But y'all want to say LeBron the GOAT, and he got to lose a record. So it could flip both ways. You
It
could
don't
flip
flip
it
No, but
either
I'm
though.
way you
saying
want
though,
to.
they use his losing record against LeBron, but they're not using it. But they're not gonna use it against Jerry West in the top 5 Laker debate with LeBron.
Here's the thing though, right? But here's the thing though, it doesn't flip because only they use that logic.
Yeah, you right.
It can't flip. It can't flip when you only person using that logic. I mean,
Me personally, I think LeBron a better
Nah.
Laker than Jerry West. That's me personally. I mean, it's just.
I don't.
Nah, he ain't a better Laker than Jerry West.
Man,
Hey, Jerry
Not a
West
better
played like
Laker.
13 years.
He a
for the
better
Lakers.
player. He a better
Yeah.
yeah,
player.
he's a better player. Yeah,
But
Hey, what,
easy.
LeBron a better player.
How many years
But
Bron been there?
he's not a better Laker though.
Like
He's not a better
5,
Laker.
4, 5.
4 year,
5
4
years.
years.
This is the fifth season LeBron. And you know what's crazy about LeBron? This is the fifth season for the Lakers for LeBron.
Oh yeah,
This
this is the fifth season. Yeah,
where
yeah.
he has stayed. He has been in the Lakers longer than he was in Miami Heat. So that's a crazy idea, man. I feel like he just got here, but shit.
Yeah, no, he was in Miami for a short time.
But you're African. You know how niggas use the fact that LeBron going against the Warriors teams and all that. Shit, Jerry West and Will Chamberlain had to go against goddamn 8, 9 Hall of Famers every goddamn year against the Celtics.
No doubt.
So I mean,
No doubt.
it's a lot of ways.
Jerry West
nigga
better
can
Laker
flip
I
a
said
lot
Bill
of
Russell
ways.
was trash. I thought I said Bill Russell.
Nah, I ain't never said. I just said.
Hey, Bill Russell ain't top 10, bro.
No.
can't
But
score.
here's the thing. Here's the thing that I
He
said about the
mediocre.
Celtics as a franchise. I said the Celtics franchise is the most overrated franchise of all time. They won most of their championships in the Jim Crow era. And it was not that many teams in the NBA. They had most of the best players year in and year out around that time. So I really don't count them as a dominant franchise. You ain't really do shit in the modern era. 80s, you won 3. You ain't win shit in the 90s. You ain't win shit in the early 2000s, really. You got that one ring at 07 because Kevin McHale.
Oh wait, that was
You
08.
talking about 08, Herm?
That was 08.
It's 07-08 season. 07-08 season. That's
But
what I'm
it still
saying.
be 08 because the finals
Nah,
happened
it's
in
technically
08.
be in
But
2008,
All right,
bro.
Hearn, what did Memphis do?
hold up, y'all. Hold up. He said
Memphis ain't been around that damn
It was
long.
one
I
in the
mean, you could
80s.
try to throw Memphis at me. This
But
shit
you
don't
making it seem
bother
like
me.
we
Nigga. We
underachieved,
ain't
bro.
been around.
Hold
Y'all
up.
Bro, what
have
you mean?
underachieved
It
as a
took,
You
it
make
took,
it seem
franchise.
like our
Y'all
rings are
have
fruits.
bro. Y'all love to
underachieved
bring
as
up like
a
niggas like you know it took the Warriors 43 years to get that championship in 2015.
But hold up though. It's not, okay,
Yeah.
since
You mean
Herman,
40, Lou?
hold on. Since
What was
Herman's
it,
capping.
41?
Hold up.
Actually, it's 40, Lou.
Oh, 40. Okay.
Hold up. Since Herman's capping don't know shit about basketball. What that supposed to mean? 17 championships is 17 championships, bro. It doesn't matter
Man, you
how
want
you
to
want to
level
slice
them
it.
in the
Hold on.
Jim Crow
Yo,
era. Man, that shit don't mean shit when it was only
Can you
10
play in the
teams in
era
the
where people
goddamn
on your
NBA.
heroes and spitting
It
on
was
you, and
only
then they trying
10
to kill you
goddamn
and shit? They
teams.
outside with
Squeeze, I got
pitchforks,
this.
pitchforks.
Hold on, Squeeze, I
What
got
that mean
Squeeze.
is I mean more than right.
Squeeze, I don't listen. I got this because I know
Shit, you
more of that
should have
era than
won
you do.
15 of them motherfuckers in the Jim Crow era.
Hey, listen.
Wasn't that many damn teams.
Herm, I would love to have that conversation with you, but you don't know anything about that era. But here's the other thing too, though.
What I don't know about. What I
Here's
don't
the
know
thing
about.
too.
Enlighten me.
The Celtics
Enlighten me.
did a lot. The Celtics did a lot of shit in the NBA that they did first. So when you sit and say that
They did some underhand shit. They did a lot of underhand shit too.
Okay,
y'all
let's talk
dropped the
about
bird while
shit.
he was in college.
Well,
Y'all dropped the bird, and he wasn't even out of college.
I mean,
yet.
listen. Okay,
That's cheating.
so having hold on.
That's cheating.
What?
The only NBA team in history to do that. The only NBA team to do that. Draft a player while they're still in college, and he didn't come to the next year. So y'all dropped the bird a year before
not
he
cheating.
came into the damn NBA.
Hold on.
That's cheating. All right, why the Celtics the only team that ever did it then? Why the Celtics the only team in NBA history that ever did that then?
Can you explain it? Hold on. Can you explain
Why they the only team in NBA history that ever did that then if it wasn't cheating? Explain it. And then how y'all was able to draft Lynn Byers, the best college basketball player in the nation, and y'all just made it to the damn finals. How the hell y'all draft him?
The same way the Lakers drafted James. The Lakers drafted James Worthy after winning the championship.
Yeah, but the Celtics are worse. They are worse.
First of all, you said the fact of first of all, everybody cheats for one. So let's not even use that logic. Please not use that logic. Everybody cheats to some type of degree. Who cares, right? This is the end of the day. Everybody cheats. Everybody cheats, bro. It doesn't matter. At the end of the day, come on, we're not all right, bro. Everybody cheats. You the same team.
They don't cheat like y'all motherfuckers cheat.
You don't cheat like y'all. Herm, you was gonna overtalk niggas now, huh? You just gonna overtalk niggas. This is your show now, Herm. It's Herm show. But anyway, listen.
True, everybody cheats.
Listen. Herm is a Grizzlies fan. His franchise was part of the reason why the Lakers got Paul Gasol. But he's talking about cheating. Okay. Like that makes a lot of sense.
Everybody cheats.
Everybody do cheat. Everybody cheats.
Yeah, the Warriors cheat.
Everybody cheat. I mean, but like I said before, but you're not gonna see me. But here's the thing.
I'm not talking about basketball.
I'm being
Once again, they build their core through the draft. They did not cheat.
Hold on.
First of all, one superstar.
Hold on.
KD was through the draft.
KD
Andrew Wiggins was through the draft. I didn't know that. Damn, you educated me. Wow.
Hold on. I wasn't done talking. Hold on. When I say about cheating. When I say everybody cheats, it's not a fucking diss of no fucking nobody, bro. You will never want to see me here and sit there and call out motherfuckers for fucking cheating. That's not who I am. You're not gonna see me do it. I don't care about cheating. So niggas talk about all this weird shit about cheating and shit don't fucking really matter at the end of the day. But I'm gonna address the statement. What up, Sean? My fault. I'm gonna address the statement.
My bad, Drew.
I don't think everybody cheats though.
But this is the point. But it's not listen. But this is the point. I mean, everybody. The reason why I don't care about cheating.
Not everybody cheats. I don't care.
I mean, you can listen, bro. You can go look at shit, bro. It is.
So everybody, every sport cheats.
Yes.
Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
I'm done, man.
I hope Sean may be able to enlighten us.
That's about the dumbest thing I ever heard in my entire life.
Hold on. You said that the Celtics You said the Celtics are overrated. What franchise is the reason why there's black head coaches in the NBA?
Look, because Bill Russell was.
Who was the first black coach to win a multiple championship?
That make it special.
I mean, here's the thing, though, right?
So that's all you can bring up. I'm gonna be an asshole about it. So that's all you can bring up.
You want to troll when
everything been in y'all favor for years. Y'all might as well be the first motherfuckers to hire a black coach. Everything been in y'all favor since the league started.
Here's the thing, though. That's not true either, though, because the league started like.
That was not true. That was not true.
Anyway, they were the first team to draft Negro players.
Hey, listen.
No, they wasn't.
When it comes to black athletes in the NBA, who had done more than the Boston Celtics? So when you sit there and say that, the Celtics are overrated. I don't know how. Who had the first ever? What the 6-man role? Where that came from?
Well, because y'all big on John Havlicek, so that make y'all special.
First of all, secondly, Frank Ramsey.
Y'all had shit. You got 9 Hall of Famers on one team, so I mean, somebody got to be the 6-man. Somebody out of them 9 got to be the 6-man.
No, but here's the thing, though. You didn't listen to what I was just saying. Who introduced the 6-man to basketball, the NBA.
Red Auerbach, not the Celtics. Red Auerbach. Since you want to go there.
Any the
Red
Celtics,
Auerbach, not the
any the
Celtics.
Celtics are, any the Celtics are, ain't that the
No,
Celtics?
he's a coach. He just was a coach at the Celtics.
Okay.
He brought his philosophy to the Celtics.
All right, what up,
since
Sean?
you want to
You
get
got
technical,
cooked.
let's get technical about it.
You just got cooked, Herb.
No, I didn't. We want to get technical. A coach gonna bring their own philosophy to every team they go to, no matter they coach the Celtics, the Wizards, the damn Trailblazers. They gonna bring their own philosophy to it.
How about this?
The Celtics ain't had shit to do with Red Auerbach's philosophies.
How about this though, Herb? How about this? How about you tell Lamont that we can have a debate on if the Celtics are overrated franchise or not? How about that?
I'm willing to do that.
How about that?
I'm willing to do it.
Are you willing to do that? Are you willing to do that?
Yes, I'm willing to do that.
All right. What up, Sean? Hold up. What up, Sean? How you doing, Sean? We gonna get the bottom of this.
Hey, what's up, y'all? How y'all doing, man?
What up, Sean? How you doing, man?
I was doing okay before the dude said everybody
Salute,
cheats.
Sean. Salute, Sean.
I ain't a fan of saying everybody cheats. NBA teams have 3 ways that they can acquire talent. It's draft, trade, and free agency. So everybody gets to play with the same rules in terms of how you acquire talent. Some teams are just more aggressive. Some teams are doing things, 2-3 years in advance to set themselves up to acquire talent. It's just the way it is. So I'm not a big fan of that whole teams cheat to get players. I just think, again, at the end of the day, everybody's got the same rules to play with. It's just what type of front office you have, what type of ownership you have that's willing to do what it takes, in advance to get the people on the team that you want.
Okay, I agree with that.
Hey, Sean, explain the Jim Crow era for the Boston Celtics then.
What do you mean?
Well, how they was able to get most of the talent. They were the most talented team in that era. They had the most Hall of Famers on any team in that era. Why they was the only team to get all those type of players on their roster instead of the other 9 teams in the league at that time.
Well, I mean, again, let's think about why they were able to get Bill Russell. They were able to get Bill Russell because St. Louis was never going to draft a black player to play there because of Jim Crow. So did geographics play a part of it? Maybe. But, at the end of the day, the Celtics were able to get Bill Russell, just like they were able to get other black players. But other teams had black players too. The Celtics were just the ones who were the first to say, no, you're not just going to come here and be a role player or fill out our bench. Or you're going to actually help us win. That's the difference with the Celtics. And when they started doing it, then everybody started to do it in the 60s in particular. It's just
if anything, you should actually it should be what's up, Sean?
Yeah,
it should actually be revered because their game was so cold that it transcended racism and Jim Crow. They didn't even want them on the team, but they were so good you couldn't deny them. So when y'all try to do that, like Jim Crow, like that elder argument talking about some black people wasn't allowed to, like the best black people wasn't. Y'all niggas can't name 5 niggas that wasn't allowed to play in the 50s. That was better than Wilt, Bill Russell,
exactly.
Somebody,
Oscar.
Oscar Robertson. Yeah, no, Moses was the 70s.
But here's what's funny though. You know what's funny though, Lou. They don't even talk about dudes like Hal Greer. They don't talk about Greer. That's the thing. They don't even talk about black players that was.
Hal Greer won with Will Chamberlain, and he was in Philly.
Well, it don't matter if he won.
Hal Greer was nice, but Hal Greer was nice before Wilt Chamberlain. See, that's the thing. Hal Greer was nice before Wilt Chamberlain. Hal Greer was nice when the Sixers was in Syracuse.
What year was Walt Frazier?
Well, that was 67. But I mean, like people like Elgin.
He was in the late. He came in.
Oh yeah, thank you, Elgin Baylor. Thank you, Sean. Elgin Baylor. I mean, what? He was 59.
Elgin Baylor was in the military though.
I mean, what that mean?
I mean, if I say he was, never mind. I ain't gonna explain it. If you don't understand, just
What do you? I mean, what are you saying? Like,
No, that's for
what do you mean he's in
clarity,
the
though.
military? What is that? What I mean, what's the relevance of that? Help me out. What does that mean?
Don't worry about it.
That
Now,
he
if it
played
was
for?
for Oscar, but
What do you
if it
mean? He
was
still
for Oscar
played 14
Robertson,
years. He got into 50. No, what does that mean? He was in the military. What is that? What are you talking about? Help me out. What does that mean?
but
Like
if it
people
was
don't
for
talk.
Oscar
No, it,
Robertson,
it,
though,
it didn't mean nothing. It didn't
it
mean nothing.
went out of being free agency, though. It went out of being free agency if it went
But
for
Bill
Oscar
Russell
Robertson.
Bill Russell helped for that too. Bill Russell helped. The reason why is like Bill Russell helped do that shit too, though. I mean, yeah. I mean, Oscar was
It
the
was
first
really
free
Oscar
agent.
Robertson though, because he tried to get out. He tried to get away from the historic fucked up
Yeah,
franchise of Kansas
but
City.
Bill and them boycotting the All Star game and all that too. Like I mean,
Yeah, I was trying. Yeah, Mikey, I'm confused too. I was trying to figure out what Elgin Baylor being in the military got anything to do with anything.
Man, stay confused. I'm off that now.
Oh,
I
okay.
just think it's just historically disrespectful to discount that era, particularly because they were dealing with more than players deal with today. Like when everybody was saying, "Oh, when the Lakers won the championship in the bubble, that's the hardest thing that was ever done." I mean, you know,
you
that
got
was harder than getting sprayed with water hoses and attacked by dogs, but got to go play a game that night. Like, you know what I mean?
right.
Like,
And here's the thing though,
Hey,
like Bill
hey, but
and Bill
Sean,
played for a city,
my bad, true.
and Bill and my fault, but Bill played in a city where he wasn't even liked. So you gotta understand the people in Boston. You play in a racist city in Boston at the time, and still compete at a high level, dealing with racism, being an activist, and still playing. Like that's a lot of focus, man. That's that people. A lot of people couldn't do that, man. That's the reason why, like, and people say, "Well, well, he was great because of the activism." Well, technically, how many people can be focused being an activist and play at a high level like that?
Yeah, exactly. And then Sean, didn't you say he could have went to St. Louis if they weren't as racist as they was, and they would have been a whole nother story.
Man, Bill
With
Hey,
funny
Bob
as
Pettit.
hell.
no,
Bill
no, no,
funny as hell. Bill said, "Man, Bill
but
couldn't."
Sean, when I say that Celtics is
Yeah, your mic
one
low.
most overrated
Yeah, you
franchise,
going you going you you
You
going in
going
and
in and
out.
out.
I'm bad. My bad. Yeah, y'all hear me, bro?
It's still like your mic is still
it's still a little
Y'all
hard.
hear me now?
muffled. Yeah, your mic's muffled. But
I had the
it,
volume down. Y'all hear me?
it's still like muffled though. It's like it's going in and out.
Yeah. What you was saying, Lou? I'm sorry. What you were saying?
Oh, I was just saying though, like when you were talking about but Bill could have went to St. Louis. It would have been a real niggas really would have been mad. It went to St. Louis with Bob Pettit.
Yeah. You know. So I mean,
Stop it.
It would have been a whole motherfuckers really would have been hot.
Only if they wasn't racist. You know that's funny. Only if they wasn't racist, man. Come on.
He picked the least racist of two, the lesser
But hey,
racist.
listen, but I mean, listen, St. Louis at that time
Yeah,
though,
St.
that's
Louis they
KKK
was hot.
set.
Yeah,
They got
that was
KK.
crazy.
I mean, listen, you pick your poison at that point, right? I mean,
Yeah.
shoot. I mean, Bill even talked about it. Bill said he wouldn't even played over there. Like if they would have kept me over there, he wouldn't have played. That's how racist it was. Like he probably would have died over there. To tell you the truth, like I mean, for real. I mean, but you know, it's funny though because see, that's the crazy thing about it. Because if St. Louis wasn't that racist, you may still see St. Louis would have a basketball team right now.
Damn.
yeah, it's possible. Yeah.
And the
Damn.
Rams wouldn't left.
I'm about to say they ain't got shit now.
They got the Cardinals, the St. Louis Cardinals, the baseball team. That's
Oh, the
all they
baseball
got.
team. Yeah, that's true.
But see how things
And the
life.
Chiefs,
See how funny.
don't count.
See how funny life goes, man. I mean, shoot. Shoot, they were so like they racism hindered them. 'Cause remember, St. Louis used to be a big market too. St. Louis used to be one of the biggest markets in the country.
Yeah, Detroit was too up there with
Yep, in
them.
that Midwest area. So it's like, I mean, like Bob, like that's the other thing when people discredit that area. They're like, oh, Bill Russell and Wilt Chamberlain. They don't like even they do when they try to discredit Wilt Chamberlain 50 points. Like, well, it was other great players that played in the area. Why they couldn't do it too? Like, I mean, he was the only player to do it, and he was other players that had the opportunity to do it. So it's like I didn't get that.
Hey, Sean, did you know Ron Artest was a better Laker than LeBron?
That was crazy. That was wild, bro.
You know what? I know LeBron obviously get ready to break the scoring record, stuff like that. But like what is a better person on that team like to play for that franchise really mean? Does it mean longevity? Does it mean you set records? Like what is it? Does it mean you won championships? Like what does it mean?
I mean, that's what I'm talking about, man. It's like
all of it.
Because they'll say Jerry West is a better Laker because he played 13 years, but he got a worse record in the finals than LeBron. But y'all said LeBron finals record make him not the GOAT. So which one is it?
You can't get mad.
Niggas said Ron Artest had 2 rings. That made him a better. Paul Gasol's a better Laker because he got 2 rings. What the fuck was like? Nigga said Wilt was a better Laker, but I don't think Wilt. How long was Wilt in LA jersey?
Right, exactly.
So what are we talking about? Like it's just
y'all logic. I mean, if y'all logic get flawed, man, then that's a good point, man. I disagree, but that's the thing is that's not my logic.
Yeah, I say that I know people would disagree, but I think Bron is a better Laker than Jerry West because and Wilt. I think so. I think you can put Bron at that 5 spot.
Mac, come on, Mac. Are Mac Dev? Are you serious? Like Mac, like all right, Mac. Like, are you serious, Mac Dev? Because
he said Robert Ory. See, you might as well say Nick Van Exel. You see how niggas are? You see, like it's crazy. Well, what's that? Derek Fisher, right? Mac Dev? Because he got 5 rings, right?
Yo,
yeah. See, this debate is real.
But Mac Dev thing, Robert Ory is Hall of Famer though.
Oh, he did say Nick. Oh, he said he stood on. He said.
Are you serious?
I knew he was gonna say something like you might well say Paul Gasol, right? Mac Duff.
I'm really concerned. Like, are you really serious though? Like,
you know, Mac Duff serious. That's serious. You know, Mac Duff serious.
Shit, come on, bro. You gotta stop, bro. Nick Van actually ain't won fucking shit for the fucking Lakers, but this nigga gonna say, well, all right, man, this shit crazy. Man. How about that industry? This is why basketball. This is why I be saying basketball like community, bro. We need some work to do, bro. Cause this shit is disgraceful. You will never see this type of
basketball it's a sad football. Place, bro. It's probably one.
You will never hear this shit. You will never hear this shit in football. Like I don't even hear this type of shit in professional wrestling, bro. Like I ain't gonna lie. Like I hear some like professional wrestling shit be way higher IQ shit in the basketball community, bro. Like I ain't and that shit like rehearsed.
And then look at Jared. Jared's lost some legit rings, but we all know if the Clippers, it's funny. The Clippers would have won. Them niggas came back to the bubble, but them niggas would have won when nobody called that shit no bubble ring.
Man, you got that one ring. But my thing is, what did they do outside of the bubble? Yes, you got the bubble ring. Okay, that counts. What else have they done?
They were probably the most in 2020. They were like the most dominant team in the league.
Again, they got that bubble ring. You still talking about the bubble? What else have they done?
That was before the bubble.
No, 2020 was the bubble.
No, they had the #1 record before the bubble.
It doesn't matter. It ended up being the bubble.
It doesn't matter. Okay.
It ended up being the bubble. What happened before the bubble don't matter because it ended up being the bubble.
They lost home court advantage, being the best team in the league.
Okay, but anyway, regardless of that, they got their bubble ring. What happened outside of the bubble? Still ain't answered that yet.
Well, they lost. They lost in the playoffs.
We ain't staying.
Just like how Kobe lost all them years. Yeah, they lost. They lost a lot of.
Yeah, but Kobe got 5 rings, 7 finals appearances, and all that. You can't.
Yeah,
even compare.
Yeah, 3 of them on Kobe back. Yeah, three of them on Shaq back. Yeah, 3 of them on Shaq.
Yeah, but Shaq ain't win nothing. But until he got with Kobe. No, but Shaq ain't win nothing until he got with Kobe.
Kobe wasn't finna win shit without Kobe.
Huh?
I mean, Kobe wasn't finna win shit without Shaq. If Shaq,
yes, he did. He won 2 without Shaq. Won 3 straight finals. Won 2 without Shaq.
In the 90s and the early 2000s, he wasn't gonna win shit without Shaq.
Kobe won 3 straight. Kobe went to 3 straight finals and won 2 without Shaq.
Okay, that's not what I said. I said the 90s and early 2000s.
Okay.
If Shaq didn't go there, that nigga would have went like on some T-Mac.
Well, if Shaq didn't go there, he went there. But Shaq didn't win anything without Kobe. Okay. So what's the point?
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying, Lee. The basketball, this shit is dumb. But like I said, though, y'all
make them stupid logic and try to run with it.
We wasn't necessarily talking about.
But nigga, Jerry West went 1-8 in the fucking finals of the Lakers. So what are you talking about? What the fuck did he do before and after he won a ring? Since you know every goddamn thing, what did he do?
Nah, nigga, don't try to go to no Jerry West, nigga. We're talking about what the Lakers did.
Oh, no, we talking about top five. We talking about. I thought it was top 5 Lakers. I thought. Oh,
great question, Lou. Hey, just
but see this the thing.
You talk about losing finals record. Jerry West got one of the worst finals records.
I don't want to hear nothing about no losing finals record. Y'all, he got a losing record, and y'all still say he's better than Jordan. I don't want to hear that.
No. We're using your logic.
We're using that.
What you mean we ain't doing that? That's exactly what Lou just did.
I got a question.
That's what Lou just did.
Hold on, I got a question. I got a solid.
What are you saying?
Hold on. We're gonna test this finals record out. We're gonna test this finals record logic out since we talking about it. That means Akeem better than Wilt Chamberlain then.
Yeah, Wilt Chamberlain 2-4, right? 2-4.
Yeah, you got a good point. I got to stand on that. I got to stand on that.
Justice logic. Yeah,
I was using that because of what Lou said earlier. He said, and I quote, he said, the reason why LeBron is a better Laker than Jerry West is because he 1-0 and Jerry West is 1-9. I was using his.
No, that's your logic. Yeah, I was
basing off the 4
That's what I was saying.
He based you
can't base it off my logic. It's based on your logic.
It ain't based on my logic because I got more to it than the GOAT debate than just some final defense. It's more to it to me than just that. I got stats, I got finals MVPs, rings, all that matters to me.
He ain't even got as many finals MVPs as Jerry West.
But here's the thing too though. The reason why Lou said that because a lot of people would love to use a 4 and 6 against LeBron. They would love to use a 4 and 6.
It's more to it than that to me.
But no, it's not about being more to it. No, I'm not. Listen, we're not.
It's been more to it than that to me.
No, Mingle. I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about the general state. Mingle, let's be honest, because you use it too, Mingle.
I don't use nothing. No, the hell I don't.
Mingle, it's not a.
I don't use that.
I'm not attacking you.
Hey, yo,
Mingle, I'm not attacking you, Mingle. I'm not attacking
you. You is capping. Don't ever lie on me like that. I ain't never use that. I always say my criteria is winning, stats, and accolades. That's my criteria for the goal. Winning, stats, and accolades. I've always said that.
Mingle. Listen, Mingle. I didn't say you don't use anything else, Mingle, but you try to tell me you never use 4 and 6.
Yeah, winning counts. It counts.
Okay,
yes, it does.
That's what we're saying.
Exactly. Listen. This is not attacking you. I'm talking in a general statement of people that does use 4 and 6 against LeBron or whatever. You lose against a winning record. Cool. If you want to use that, then against Hakeem Olajuwon is better than Wilt Chamberlain. If you want to do, if that's the case, then Tim Duncan is better than Kobe Bryant. He has a better record in finals.
5-1.
I'm just being. You gotta be consistent. If you want to use that logic, you gotta be consistent. If you use that logic at all, any stance or whatever, if you use that logic at all, you gotta stand on that.
Yeah, Jared is right. You can't use stats in a LeBron debate. You always gonna get cooked with stats.
No, not necessarily. LeBron got the longevity stats. All the longevity stats LeBron got. But if you're looking at like,
Kobe's stats are longevity. Kobe wouldn't be top.
Longevity.
Was top 5?
Listen,
how is longevity? Hey, hold up.
But listen. All LeBron.
A negative, bro.
Most of LeBron's stats is longevity. Majority of LeBron's stats. I ain't saying it's negative. I never said it was negative. I just said it's longevity.
Why are we doing this, man?
Hold on.
That's minimizing.
Yeah, that is minimizing.
But this is why it's not. This is why you don't have just longevity stats. I mean,
that's it. When you're talking about him against Jordan, you do. That's it.
Hold on. I mean, Jordan got longevity stats too, but here's the thing.
Jordan only played 15 seasons. LeBron in his 20s.
Hey, LeBron's the only player to ever average 27 points, 7 rebounds, 7 assists for a career, bro. That ain't longevity. That's a standard of play.
Yeah, you it's called consistency.
But Jordan averaged more points, six rebounds and 5 assists, which is less than LeBron.
He played less. He played less.
Okay.
What?
Hey, hold up though. You ain't gonna duck this though, Justice. So he just told you that by your logic, right? When you emphasize 4 and 6, and how can you be so great? You gotta fully lose.
I did not emphasize that. I also add other stuff to it. It's not just that for me. You gotta also have the accolades, and you gotta also have the stats too.
How long did Magic play? Let me see. I can't remember if it was 15 or 12.
It was basically 12 years.
It was 12. It was 12, right? Okay, yeah.
12 years.
Yeah. Yeah, because that last, you're right, Sean. That last, you don't, yeah, you're right, didn't count, yeah. Because he missed like, what, 3 or 4?
Yeah, he missed like 3
years. Yeah.
Oh, breaking news too, yo. Hold up. No, this is not breaking news, but this is like they're talking 15 to 20 million a year for Sean Payton on a potential Sean Payton contract. God damn.
With who?
Just anybody. For anybody.
Anybody that get it.
Man, I'm telling you, man. Listen, I'm telling you right now. If the Cowboys get their ass beat Saturday, he going to Cowboys, or back to the Saints, or back to the Saints. That's like the two I got.
I can only hope. Jesus, I can only hope.
If he go back to the Saints, that's going to be a problem. Either way, it's going to be a problem for the NFC. The Saints or the Cowboys.
I think teams are going. I think a team going to trade for his ass though.
He go back to the Saints. The Falcons ain't never. I mean, they ain't never doing shit in that division.
Never say never.
Oh yeah, the Patriots got like 35 million in cap space. I just saw upcoming season. So, hey,
what he gonna take? What Bill Belichick gonna go back to he gonna go to the office or something?
Nah, D-Hop. You know D-Hop in trade talk.
Wait, what you? Oh, I'm tripping. I'm thinking you were saying like Sean Payton was going to the Patriots.
Nah,
like you know, cap space. Oh, okay, I got you.
D-Hop in trade talk, man. So we get D-Hop, man.
Hey, Lamar might go to Tennessee.
Shit,
that shit rumbling.
I'd be shocked if he got out of Baltimore.
Yeah, I would be too. That shit wishing on a star.
But it's up to Baltimore though. At the end of the day, they keep playing games. Because at the end of the day, it's like, bro, you gotta pay that man, bro.
They definitely be on that man money, man. Pay that man his money. Y'all know he earned it. Pay him,
bro.
Playing.
Yeah. Hey, you know what? Hey, I want to touch on this what Ducko Maddox said real quick right here. He's right. The basketball community is a problem because they have no respect. They discredit everything and they don't recognize what's in their face, like because they don't like a nigga. Right. Because they don't like LeBron, or they don't like Giannis, or they don't like Luka. They don't like LeBron because of whatever. They don't like Luka because he white. They don't like Giannis because he make dad jokes and he ain't got a bag. They don't like jokers because he fat and slow. You know what I'm saying? They don't like that shit. They want niggas to do hezzy tweens and other shits. Like it's just, and if you don't got that nigga, you trash. I'm telling you, man, the basketball community is in a this shit regressing. This shit is like in a bad place. You look at the niggas who got channels and do shit like they're not helping the game. They just spread hate and venom and shit on everything and talk shit about niggas and I mean and big up
getting out the mud. Like that's some bull. Like you don't never hear that shit in football talk. Like that's some bullshit, bro. Like that's a bullshit mindset. Get out the mud talk.
Yeah, you watch these high school kids. These niggas are, a nigga get dunked on. These niggas running all on the court. Got to stop the game. Nigga bring his cell phone on the court, taking selfies. But this shit's the basketball's in a bad spot, bro.
I'll steal shit out somebody ever did that, baby. Like 10 years ago, you couldn't do that shit, bro. What up, Sturdy? 10 years ago, you couldn't do that shit, bro.
Nah, for real.
You would just, I don't know, man. If I got dunked on and motherfuckers just come up and just going around me in my perp, I'm punching somebody, bro. Just to get over with, bro.
So Sean, do you got LeBron as a top 5 Laker of all time?
No.
Okay.
No, for me, he's like in that Wilt class for me with the Lakers.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. He's obviously one of the best Lakers ever, but I think there's guys that
you got James Worthy top 5.
I was about to say, if we lay it out, this what I get. Like, all right, if you say Magic, Kareem, have an order, Kobe and Shaq, All right, that 5 spot, you got Jerry West, you got Wilt, you got James Worthy, you got LeBron.
No, that's Jerry West.
George Michael. George Michael do need consider.
George Michael definitely would go over.
He got
off GP though.
We talking about Lakers, like it's not.
George Michael though.
I'm not putting Worthy or LeBron in my top 5 Lakers all time. Why the hell would I do that?
Because that nigga the GOAT.
Being the GOAT don't make you the greatest.
Because that nigga will have 3 jerseys retired. And
that's great for him as an individual player. For what he did as the Lakers, don't compare to a lot of Lakers.
What do you mean? He got him one ring. Well, y'all tied with the Celtics, or is it 1 up now?
It's tied.
Okay, yeah, he got them niggas tied.
Yeah, he a great player.
Yeah, I just think Luke, because again,
he a top 10 Laker though. I say that
with the whole
barely.
Obviously, he's gonna play another year or 2 easily, right? You know, is 1 enough to make up for the years they don't make the playoffs? Because he's been there 4 full seasons. They missed the playoffs 2 of them years.
I mean, hey, how many times did Kobe miss the playoffs?
4 times.
As Lakers, probably 4 times. Yeah,
it was 4.
4 out of 20.
05 in the last 3 years of his career. 05 in the last 3 years of his career.
Yeah.
That's why I got Kobe above as a Laker.
Y'all think the Lakers gonna retire LeBron jersey?
Hey yo, Sweezy, man, Sweezy.
Retire Will jersey.
Hey, listen, Sweezy though. Listen, Sweezy. You talk about that 1 bubble chip. If the Celtics would have won, you wouldn't be saying that, bro. I don't know why. You gotta stop there. Like it's like, I don't. Who cares, bro? Who cares? It was in the bubble. I would because at the end of the day, we're not gonna lie, like we wasn't rooting for the Celtics in the bubble.
Yeah, Jermaine, I'm not gonna lie. Like in terms of the major sports, the basketball community is by far
the worst.
By far.
Like no bullshit though. Like professional wrestling fan.
But like I was, hold on, before y'all switch back to it. No, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, the nigga's still one of the greatest niggas to put on the jersey. You can't penalize this nigga because he playing with fucking 4 6'2" niggas and they getting fucking punished every day. I mean, it just, you know.
I'm not punishing him. I'm just comparing him what he did in comparison to other great Lakers of that
I thought that was a team accomplishment. I'm talking about
I just said great Lakers of that franchise, bro. Like Kobe got the most points in that franchise. Bro, them dudes been there and putting in work.
I got Kobe up there. Who took Kobe? I got Kobe up there.
No, I'm talking about the guys in the top 5. I ain't just talking about Kobe. I'm talking about Kareem. I'm talking about Jerry West, the nigga that you barely thought could make the top 5. What? Like Jerry West, talking about Elgin Baylor. Them dudes put in decades of work for that franchise, not just championships. I ain't say shit about championships.
Yeah, but Kobe still the GOAT. I mean, LeBron still the GOAT. So.
And if we talking about Laker, if we talking about just Laker, not just player, it's Jerry West hands down. It's Jerry West hands down.
I mean, hold on. Are you talking about the executive shit and all that? That's why you
all that shit plays an account. If you just talking about Laker, but if you just talking about
you talking about a Laker, what? An executive?
You can't do it. I mean,
wait, we using that, then shit, Magic got to get out that motherfucker then. We gonna do that.
Magic's still in the top.
No. I didn't know Red Auerbach was the greatest.
If we doing that, then Magic Johnson executive experience,
he could be.
It nullifies his whole playing experience.
It doesn't. It don't nullify 5 championships, 3 5 3. It don't nullify 5 championships.
Because he ruined them niggas for the next
13 All-Stars.
He ruined them niggas for the next 30 fucking.
It don't nullify 10 All-Star appearances. It don't. I mean, all-day appearances. It don't.
Years, nigga, because of him.
It don't, nigga. It don't. And on top of that, he was the main reason LeBron got there. So what are you talking about?
No, but drafting Lonzo over Jason Tatum, nigga, they fucked. Nigga, they
and they trade them niggas to get AD. You can ask LeBron. Magic was one of the reasons why LeBron got there.
If they had Tatum, they wouldn't have made a trade.
They still would have had AD though, and still had Jason Tatum though.
Because that's another false thing. Because AD was going to be a free agent that next season. He could have just waited and just signed.
Exactly. They would have.
But we do know the Boston Celtics is on the AD's list too. So they could have had a possibility of getting as well.
His dad came out with a statement. If y'all trade for me, I'm not going to play.
He couldn't go to Boston.
No, we talking about is a different hypothetical now. You said if you wait till free agency, he as a player was like,
you're right. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Traded, yeah.
So,
but he would clutch though.
No,
no, his dad did that. His dad did that to prevent him from getting traded to the Celtics. But AD has come out and said the Celtics was on his list personally if he were to go through free agency.
Well, that's still, but and that's I agree.
Lou, you're hilarious right now.
Listen, at that time per se, right? AD or the Celtics, that would look great. But if LeBron James is going and telling you, hey, listen, man, like he's not going to turn that down, bro. He's not.
Jason Tatum, hell no.
He wasn't going to turn that down, bro. You going to a free agent, you playing with AD, you playing with LeBron James and the upcoming Jason Tatum. You got three different eras and generations on one team that playing at a high level.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like,
yeah, but my thing with that is
he's cold for the next 15 years.
I get what you're saying, but my only thing with that is ain't nobody knew who Jason Tatum was gonna be when they was getting drafted.
Did you not see him at Duke? He was way better than Lonzo. Lonzo's getting his ass.
You didn't know that at the time, though. You didn't know that at the time.
That's not true, nigga. He was projected to be number one.
Just because you projected to be number one don't mean you're gonna be good. Look at Anthony Bennett. Look at him. He was second. What the hell that mean?
Just because you name an exception or fucking a bust don't make that to apply to Jason Tatum.
Man, it's a lot of guys that been a bust though that projected to be good.
Name 10.
Man, okay.
There's a lot of them. You can easily name 10.
You got Anthony Bennett, who I just named. You got Kawhi. They said Kawhi was gonna be a beast. They said Darko Milicic. They said Adam Morrison. Remember Adam Morrison?
James Wiseman.
You had four.
James. It was so many of them, bro.
James Wiseman still playing, nigga. Don't do that shit, Tracy. Either way, that's on y'all dumbass niggas for drafting nigga after 3 games. So don't do that shit, nigga.
That's messed up.
But here's the thing, though. But speaking of that too, that's the time Jay said that may.
Hold on, man.
Hold on.
No, man. You don't have to be that disrespectful.
Nigga, you brought him up.
Man.
Yeah, but hold on, baby.
I didn't waste a lottery pick on a nigga that only played 3 games in college. Take that up,
nigga. That was a waste lottery pick, dude.
Yeah, but hold on, though.
Yes, he was a lottery pick.
No, I said it wasn't a waste.
But we'll see. But like, the Jason Tatum thing, that may be true to an extent. People didn't know who he was yet, but I had the fact that the Celtics traded down to get him showed that he had some type of talent that, you know what I mean? Because Celtics could have easily
just got finesse. LeVar just finesse magic. That's all that was.
Like you talking about a 6'8". Come on, you though, because even I remember that time too though, because I remember people were saying Josh Jackson was better than Jason Tatum at the time. I know people was, but here's the thing that
the Aaron Fox was better than Lonzo.
But
true. I thought it was going to be Josh Jackson.
Hold on. Sean want to say something.
I was saying, if we being real, the real big issue was Philly did not know what Ben Simmons was. That's why they took Mark.
That is true too. But
what Ben Simmons was, they would have taken Jason Tatum. Matter of fact, I don't think the Celtics even make the trade.
But here,
he's taking.
I mean, let's be real, Sean. If people knew what Donovan Mitchell was going to be, he wouldn't have went to Utah.
That's true too, though.
Yeah, that's the only point I was trying to make. That's all I was trying to say. That's it.
I was saying from the Sixers perspective.
All I was saying
is, remember, Ben Simmons sat out his rookie year. He didn't play, so they didn't know he was going to be their primary ball handler and basically their point guard. Because they had known that, then there's no reason for them to take Markelle Fultz. They would have taken.
When you draft for what you need first, and not just talent.
Right. But then again, hold up. But then again, though, Sturdy.
I'm glad you said that, Sturdy. That's the why they chose James Wiseman. Thank you.
No, nigga, there was better centers. That's proven.
But thank you for saying that. You know what? Yeah, thank you for saying that.
Hold up.
Hey, we had the niggas thinking that was going to take Markelle.
But hold up, though. But here's the thing, too, though. When about the Sixers
we entertained that shit.
But that's a fact too. But at the same time, though, if I was the Sixers, I still would have drafted Jason Tatum, bro.
That's you thinking in hindsight, bro.
It's not about the hindsight. It's not about the hindsight because even if you look at it, Markelle Fultz wasn't Jason Tatum was a 6'8", 3-level scorer that had defensive potential. A scorer too. I mean. You taking that every? You taking that? I mean,
you gotta take that every time. I don't give a damn.
I've been arguing.
But you got a wing bias.
But you arguing with your own. But you arguing with your own point. Listen at what you just said previous. You just said that they traded down to get Jason Tatum, which means they did that in the top 5, but whatever.
They did that. You know why they did that? They did that because of the salary, bro. Because you know, the higher the pick is, the higher you gotta pay. You gotta pay that person.
You know that, yeah, that's usually how it goes.
Yes, but it wasn't because he was ass or they thought he was ass.
They did it strategically for the cap space.
Any age finesse, bro.
They also did that because they were able to pick up an additional first round pick.
Yeah, Danny Ainge finesse. Like, what we talking about?
It's like they
that wasn't.
That's why. What are we talking about?
I mean, that's why I said that Sixers was like. That's why I think the Sixers should have drafted Jason Tatum. Because it was like you clearly.
I got LeBron as a top 5 Laker, and everybody got mad. Tracy.
You're just not true.
I'm just trolling him.
But you know what's funny too?
That's backed up by a lot of facts.
Any nigga y'all got at 5, LeBron will bust his ass. So
yeah, but that's why it's not who's the greatest player to play in the Lakers. It's the greatest Laker.
No, because y'all gonna bring up longevity stats.
What was based off?
How many
I basically said that because they had more success as the Lakers than he did. That's what I said. I didn't say they were better than LeBron.
You said Ron Artest was a better.
That's not what I said.
Yeah, that's exactly what you said, nigga.
Bro, I said other players too.
What the context is, nigga, that's wrong.
You did say Ron.
I didn't say better than LeBron.
I don't give a damn what you said.
Yeah, he's going too far.
Smush Parker did play.
That shit was asinine.
Nah, ain't no
actually legit legend.
Hey, speaking of Smush Parker, though, he's trying to be a referee right now too. By the way, trying to be a referee right now.
Well, he need to be something because he was trash as a player.
Yo,
damn. That was in the NBA just a day.
I do got LeBron top 5 though, not as a Laker, but all time now.
What?
I mean, that's understandable. See, I won't argue with you with that. But when you're saying you see the difference is
you had to debate with me about that.
But wait a minute. I say you can't argue that. Even that's my opinion because I don't have him top 5. But if somebody do have him top 5, I'm not gonna argue with him. It is what it is. That's my opinion.
You and them 48 other haters, y'all can have him out the top 5. The rest of the world got the nigga top 5. So
I mean, okay, and that's fine. Again, that's fine. But I'm just saying
that record is a prestigious record. You can't just be the all-time leader in something like this and not be top 5.
Oh, who did he just move past, Mac Def? Who did he move past on your list?
Huh?
Who would Brian move past on your list to get into top 5?
Tim Duncan.
Okay.
Oh, so could I mean Kobe 7?
No, I still take Tim. If I was picking a team, I still take Tim Duncan over LeBron. But you can't hate on greatness. Like this nigga's the all-time leading scorer, bro. It's in my lifetime. So we blessed to see this.
Let me ask you a question based on your logic. So you saying that applies in any sport, or are you just saying for basketball?
To be the all-time leader in something?
Yes.
It's hard to be the all-time leader and not be top 5 in any sport. Football, you all-time leader in touchdowns. Was that Jerry Rice? Come on, you're not gonna argue that.
But, okay, so I'll give you an example. So Brett Favre retired as the all-time leader in passing yards.
I still got debatable Brett Favre top 5.
You crazy.
But I've never heard any nigga put Brett Favre.
That's me. But that's
nobody.
I don't think nobody ever put Brett Favre as the GOAT. I don't think
the greatest Packer quarterback, nigga.
Ooh,
that's crazy. That is kind of
I would take Brett Favre. That's just me.
In
Green Bay Packer, I asked Green Bay Packer fans on a chat. There was like 12K up in there, 12,000. They all said Aaron Rodgers, but I mean, I'm a Niner fan. I just fear Brett Favre more than Aaron Rodgers. So, but if you all time leader in something, to me you top 5. I gotta put you top 5. Even Barry Bonds.
Point guard. Is Mark Jackson top 5 point guard?
No, I'm talking about all time.
No, I'm saying that because I mean, I don't know because you get what I'm saying. Like, it ain't just you got to put certain things in context of something that's all time. Everything all time leading is not the same.
No, right. I'm talking. If like what's the number one stat like in basketball points? You the all time leader in point, top 5. Football is touchdowns. The big stat in baseball is home runs. You know, in hockey, it's goals. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm pretty much saying.
I give you the touchdown aspect though, but like,
so wait a minute. So out of all the stats that matter in basketball, you just gonna narrow it down to points?
If you're top 5, if you're the all-time leader in points all time, yes, you're top 5 all time.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I'm trying to make sure I follow.
I can't keep you. I can't.
So basically, you telling me you said so. You just saying points. It's just points. That's all. If you're the all-time leader in just points, you got to be top 5. That's what you're saying. Or you saying top 5?
He should have at least 1 assist. Mingle Jester. I mean, he has to have at least 1.
So
he can't be zero. He can't be 0 across the board.
So according to your logic, then that would mean you got John Stockton in your top 5, right?
You're not making sense. I said, what's the number 1 stat? And I just named the number 1 stat in like 4 different
sports. That don't make sense though, because out of all the stats that matter, you can't just narrow it down to points.
It's the number 1 stat, and I named the number 1 stat in 4 different sports.
And since when that's the number 1 stat?
Whoever's the all-time leader in that stat in that sport is considered top
the number 1 stat because the team that has the most points wins. Just
hold on,
but defense wins championships though. Defense wins championships though.
All right, so who's the all-time?
Mingle.
Never mind.
Mingle, you arguing about this, right? When Kareem was number 1. Score.
I had him number 4.
When Kareem, whoever it is, I never hear about like the top 5 scoring because we got like who's the top 5 scoring of all time right now? I think it's LeBron James, Kareem.
No, it's Kareem, LeBron.
No, I'm talking about
Carmelo, Kobe, and Jordan. That's the top 5.
Yeah, so basically,
Jordan not top 5. Jordan not top 5.
Jordan's not top 5 anymore.
No.
Yeah, Kobe.
Is top 5.
Yes, he is.
When LeBron James, Kobe passed him, but
that is a top 5.
Is this Kareem 1, LeBron 2, Malone 3, Kobe 4, Jordan?
But I have never heard.
Like I just said,
I never heard of you. Arguing, complaining. But since he brought up LeBron James was about to pass him, like he's just gonna put him in his top 5. Now you want to argue and complain with him? That don't make sense to me. That goes back to you. Let's gonna be honest. You don't like LeBron James. You hate him, man. I know you.
No, I ain't. Listen, I just said, if you have LeBron in the top 5, I don't have no problem with you. I'm not arguing with you. You got him in your top 5. It is what it is. But I just don't have him in my top 5. That's it.
So Tracy, what's going on right now is like it's the battle of the idiotic take. Right? So it's idiotic to have LeBron outside the top. It's more idiotic to have LeBron at top 5 than saying, okay, LeBron.
Who would say that? Who would you tell anybody that?
LeBron about to break the all-time scoring record, so that's why he's
about that. Who would you tell anybody that?
Tracy, both are idiotic, but Mac Devlin is a little less idiotic. It's just a little less.
No, it's not because I said I'm still. If I had to choose between Tim Duncan or LeBron to start my team, I'm taking Tim Duncan.
All I'm saying,
and that's why I said little, Tracy.
That's not idiotic. That's not an idiotic.
Hold on, Mac Duff. Let me ask you a question, Mac Duff.
Hold on, Mac Duff.
Are you saying the 400 points don't matter? 30.
Hold up, yo. But this is the issue I be having in the basketball community. You don't hear none of this shit in other communities. And of sports, you don't hear this type of dumb shit. Like, there's a lot of people that do not fuck with Tom Brady. It's a lot of people that don't fuck with Tom Brady for plenty of different reasons. But you would never see anybody sit and say Tom Brady is not a top 10 or top 5 quarterback ever. You would never hear that shit. You would never hear that dumb shit, bro. You would never hear shit like it's just weird. It's just weird, bro. It's just weird.
I'm not gonna cap True. To be fair, True. We don't have majority of the people on this panel don't have Emmitt Smith top 5 running back. So,
but that's But here's the thing: football is different. Niggas break that shit down. Why he not top 10? That's a little.
It's
bit
easy,
different.
But
here's the thing about running backs is, but hold on,
That's another time.
But here's the thing about running backs, though. They ain't
y'all tripping.
The hierarchy of running backs is so close. It's like, I mean, it is what it is. You picking hairs at that point, right? That's a different in that sport, in that especially in that position, that category. But when it comes to like, I mean, even if you have Emmitt Smith in your top 10, nobody. I don't think nobody cares about that shit. But like, my point is, like saying Lawrence Taylor is not a top 5 defensive player of all time.
Cleveland's supposed to be a really good defensive team.
You don't hear this type of dumb shit, bro. You don't hear niggas saying Jerry Rice ain't a top 10 wide receiver. I don't hear this type of shit, bro. I don't hear Jim Brown not being a top 10 running back of all time. I don't hear this stuff in other communities. I don't hear Tiger Woods ain't like. I mean, well, y'all niggas ain't watching golf at all, but you get what I'm saying. I don't hear Serena Williams ain't.
Hold up here, man. I watch golf, man. Don't sit up and say all of y'all ain't watching golf, man.
I'm talking about in general. I mean, there's other people.
Don't say all of y'all. Say some of y'all.
But it's just, I don't know, man. You don't even like. It's just weird at this point, man. Like, I don't know. Like Floyd Mayweather not being a top 10 boxer of all time.
They ain't got 25 right now, man.
I've heard that a little bit, but it's not widespread.
And here's the thing: and when people say that shit, you don't even in boxing spaces, and niggas be saying that shit, you don't even get taken serious. You don't even be taken serious.
Khalil got him top 5. I gotta ask him.
If he don't, and that's cool. He don't have to have in top 5. I don't think
Khalil ranked his top 10 boxers. I don't think we had him do that.
But I mean, it's just, I don't know. Basketball fans only is caught up in their feelings. This is a weird community.
Yeah, but LeBron should be top 5.
Hey, Sturdy, how come you said it's stupid to change LeBron's ranking after the all-time points?
He was telling Mac Def logic.
No, that's not what I said, young African. Listen, Coach. I said both takes are idiotic. The fact that LeBron not being in top 5 is just idiotic. Just objectively slow. You're slow. That's just it.
Okay.
But Mac Def is not as slow. It's still slow because he said the only reason why LeBron is entering his top 5 is because he's about to become the all-time leading scorer. Both are idiotic, but Mac Def's a little less idiotic.
I think to put it in context, right? When LeBron finishes this season, provided he finishes the season healthy, he's going to be the all-time leading scorer. He's going to be top 5 all-time in assists. He's going to be top 10 all-time in steals when he finishes this season. Like, that's an amazing feat.
What up, Biggs? I see you.
Hey, what up? Hey, Sean,
it's ridiculous.
Hey, what if they put? I was thinking about this the other day. What if they put an asterisk by Kareem name and it say only 2 3-pointer shot?
Yeah, he only hit 1 3-pointer in his whole career.
Yeah, only one. Yeah, only 1 3-pointer made.
He still has the record for most field goals made, I think.
That's tough, though.
No, that is kind of crazy. That shit is kind of nasty.
That's cold.
You gotta that nigga Kareem fuck around is the GOAT for real.
Yeah. That's why I say all the time, like, if you take that question literal, who's the greatest player of all time? There's no question it's Kareem.
Right.
But you're gonna put LeBron number 1 when he retires.
Most people just refer to the NBA when they ask who's the GOAT.
Right.
But I keep it simplistic. We were talking about just the sport of basketball is Kareem hands down.
Bro,
but where are you gonna rank LeBron when he finishes?
Kareem had that racist ass Kentucky coach mad as fuck because he was dunking on niggas.
Sturdy, answer the question. Where you gonna rank LeBron when he retires?
No, I keep the same shit. I said if you ask me literally, then it's Kareem, no question. If you just go by NBA, what most people do, at this point it is LeBron. Wow. And Jordan is the best slightly. I keep the same shit.
That is good. Now, I
complicated.
No, it's basic. It's basic English. That's what it is.
According to who's the best, who's the greatest.
When you say Jordan is the best, what do you mean? He's the best at what?
When you do it objectively, Bees, Jordan had the highest peak. When you taking everything. But objectively, statistically, he does. I don't. It is what it is.
And objectively, statistically, he plays the weakest position in history.
It is what it is. That's okay.
No, is that not true? Is that not the case?
That is.
You tell me who his contemporaries are.
For his era or at all time?
Yeah, when he played basketball, right? Objectively.
Yeah.
Who just niggas contemporaries, bro?
If you talking about just his peers for that era,
hold on. You talking about Clyde Drexler? Oh, is that the
I didn't
best?
That was
even
his
answer the question.
that was his contemporary.
No. Mac Def said that's the best nigga he played against.
At his position.
At his position in the 90s, yes, Bees.
Yes.
I don't think too much of that.
I don't judge players. I don't judge players
in my
what they
top
can't
5
control.
shooting guard.
I keep the same shit. I don't judge players what they can't control. I can't. Jordan can't control who the fuck they play against. Jordan can't control the fact that the league had 6 different expansion teams during this era. Like,
bro,
he can't control that shit.
I'm not talking about teams. I'm talking about individual players. You made the statement that he's the greatest. So how can you?
I didn't say he was the greatest.
Hold on. Yeah, you did.
No, I didn't.
What'd you say?
He said he's the best.
I said. All right, I'll repeat it.
Okay. Let me make this
it's
point
not
to you, right? For a while, Mike Tyson looked like the greatest boxer in the world too, didn't he? But he was knocking out tomato cans. He broke my heart. I was lose.
You say it broke your heart.
He said broke my heart. Now, do you understand my point, bro?
I honestly don't, because most boxing experts,
Mike Tyson can't even spell Muhammad Ali.
When most boxing experts say, Bees, the best version of a boxer they seen, most will say Mike Tyson.
No,
that's what they say. But there's a difference between there's a difference between best and greater.
And I'm glad you brought that up, bro, because the best, what'd you say again? The best version of a boxer was Mike Tyson. And like I said, as long as he was fighting these bums that were scared and didn't want to fight, he looked like Godzilla.
Well, it's more than that, Beast. But
no, it wasn't. It was just the people he was fighting. Now, could he have beat Holyfield? Could he have beat all them dudes? I used to think that it was all due to, he got off his path when Customato died, and this and that. I made all these excuses for this nigga. The truth is, he lost to everybody that could take a punch.
That's a fact. But Bees, you
Evander Holyfield
we not gonna jump off that, Sturdy.
I didn't jump off nothing. I'm adding context to what you said. This is your words, Bees. You said yourself they were ducking Tyson before he went to jail. You said that yourself.
Who? Yeah, because of everybody was scared of the boogeyman. But what they didn't know is that as soon as someone took it and gave it back, he became Mr. Glass. He just assumed that this nigga was indestructible. We made an assumption based on how he dominated weaker competition. That's my point. See, we can be wowed by our eyes. Now, is it Jordan's fault he had no contemporaries? No, it's not.
Jordan didn't dominate weak competition, though.
Bro, stop it.
He didn't dominate no tomato cans.
Bro, it's the worst position in the NBA historically. What are you talking about?
No, but Bees, when I mentioned it,
teams is what you do.
No, Bees, when I mentioned
about teams, Mac Def.
Bees, well, I'm actually adding to your point. When I mentioned the 6 expansion teams during this era, that literally meant the talent was being diluted. 27% of the roster shifted.
I'm gonna say this real slow. I'm gonna do Mac Def. I'm gonna raise my hand. I'm gonna say I don't give a damn how many teams it was. The point I'm making is that the 2 guard is one of the weakest positions of all time, is it not?
That's a fact.
And so what I'm saying is, I'm not saying Michael Jordan's not great. I'm saying you're using his competition to elevate him when there really wasn't that much competition for him there.
I'm not, Bees.
That's tough.
How is that not true, Mac Def? No. When I asked you who is the greatest player he played against at his same position, you tell me fucking Clyde Drexler.
But I think you're talking like Clyde Drexler as a role player.
Yeah, that's what I'm. That's what I'm saying. Talking about? The thing I would say to that is, to the Mike Tyson analogy, is that.
Let me just say this: there's no Moses Malone in there. There's no Wilt in there. There's no. I mean, when you start going through other great players, they face other great players. Mike did not.
At his position, you can say that. But as far as his error, no, you can't say that.
I'm not talking about his error, bro. I'm talking about who he actually lined up with on the court.
Yeah, I get the
I'm
two
not
guard.
talking about teams. I'm not trying to knock him. I'm not saying any of that. I'm saying if we want to say Bill Russell is great, we have evidence. The nigga was playing against Wilt.
Okay.
And that's the only person he played against.
So my question.
If we go to Magic, we go to Bird. If we go to Kareem, we can go to Wilt. We can go to Moses Malone. We can go to a plethora of players that this nigga had to play. When I come to this nigga Mike, if I say Kobe, I got a plethora of people Kobe had to face. When I say the word Mike, you can't fill in a blank.
What do you face, Kobe? What I would say this as an analogy to the Mike Tyson. When Mike Tyson was at the top, at his peak, even if you debated him, Muhammad Ali, boxing fans, if you put him in the 70s era with Ali, Frazier, George Foreman in that era, Mike is top 3, but he's not undisputed king. With Mike, hold on, let me finish. With Michael Jordan, you answer me this question.
Okay.
In history, who's holding Jordan to under 30 and still getting their points?
A lot of players.
But here's the point, though, Mac. Here's the point, Mac.
I'm gonna tell you why, Mac. I'm not saying
you didn't name who, but you named a lot of players.
No,
okay.
I'm saying if you said in history, these players today have the same athletic ability he had. There's no mismatch. You know as well as I do, there was a huge mismatch between him and the guys he was playing.
Crazy,
was there not?
Kobe would have did.
We're talking about Michael.
We ain't gonna be
Jordan.
objective here, huh?
Michael Jordan would have did that in any.
I don't see nobody in today's era holding Jordan to under 30 and getting their points on the other end.
Hold on, let me say this. Sean, you trying to
That's my point.
I just want to ask a question.
Man, Dylan Brooks will lock his ass up.
If you're talking about Jordan in the 90s and you're talking about the two guards in the 90s, I know somebody said Clyde Drexler.
I say Mitch Richmond before I said that, but go ahead, Sean.
Yeah, but when we talk about who he played against at his position in the 90s, who were the other great two guards in the 90s?
All I can name is Clyde Drexler because he's in my top 5.
Reggie Miller.
Yeah, Mitch Richmond. Mitch Richmond is the best second best.
Sean, if you want to answer that literally in terms of Hall of Fame caliber talent at his position specifically, is Joe Dumars, Reggie Miller, Clyde Drexler, and Rich Richmond. Yeah. That's it.
Right. And that's it.
And
like counting as sophomore Kobe.
Right, and don't get it twisted, right? Michael Jordan, you got AI. I mean, you won't count AI, but that being said,
niggas in their sophomore year. The fuck.
I'm just saying if you want to. I'm just saying if you want to count those, but like, I do think Michael Jordan is the best shooting guard of all time. I don't think nobody.
Oh, that's no argument, bro.
Well, that's what I'm saying, but I'm gonna put some clarification on it, but it's the fact of the matter is though, like it would have been harder for. Listen, it would have been harder for him if he had that same level of more competition at that position. Like we can't deny that though. Like,
I'm not gonna lie to you. I gotta be
who's
fair.
gonna guard?
Like, if you
competition,
but
as far as player for player,
here's a problem when you say that.
This is the problem with what you're saying, Mac Def.
Because he has to guard other people too, though.
You can't tell me at his position that there's another guard even close to him in his era.
Right.
But you can't assume that the other guards were at that same level. You can't now fast forward him today and say a two guard today would be just as helpless as a nigga that was sacking groceries in John Starks. No disrespect.
Versus Jordan, I could. Versus Reggie Miller, that'd be different.
Bro,
I'm not. I think Will Chamberlain is great. I think Will Chamberlain can average 30, 35 in any era.
He can.
I think Jordan versus any two guard ever can average his 30. in any era.
The difference is that Jordan was a specimen in his era. He was the freak. You put Jordan in the game today, he's not a freak.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a few high flying. Hey, if Jordan was in this game today, he beat DeMar DeRozan.
That's funny.
That's a fucking lie.
That's crazy.
I'm not saying
That nigga beat DeMar DeRozan.
I'm not saying what he's got between his
or maybe
ears.
Zach LaVine.
I'm not saying what he's got between his ears wouldn't ultimately win out for him or his knowledge of basketball. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying in Michael Jordan's era, he was the anomaly. In this era, the 2010s, 2000s, the nigga set ninth position had his athleticism, bro. That's the difference I'm trying to say. I'm not saying
I agree on skill and
Jordan had a
athleticism.
46, 48 vert. No, the hell they don't got his athleticism. That's a lie.
Mingle. You need to watch some of these. You need to watch some of these combines.
You must not watch basketball.
There's two reasons. Number one,
so name somebody in today's game got a 46 or a 48 invert. Inch
Gordon.
Vertical.
I'm gonna name you a regular person. You don't even know Jericho Sims on the Knicks. They don't even barely play, bro. You gotta.
Exactly, nigga. Exactly. That was B's point.
That's my point. You got niggas.
So he got a 48 inch vertical.
Yeah,
bro.
This is what y'all talking about.
You can go look it up yourself, man. You can look.
So why the hell he don't play then?
Nigga, because it's more to the game than just athleticism.
Because you gotta have skill now. You can't just be a high flying nigga now and just get on the league.
Okay.
Hey Bees, I got a question for you, Bees. Well, how come?
Let's get into that real quick.
I want to actually understand what you're saying, right? Instead of just trying to hate on your points, right? So, why do you measure Jordan against his position as opposed to all the wing guards in the league and all the wings and guards in the league?
Because to truly be great, I'm not saying he's not great. I'm saying to truly measure his greatness, he has to be tested. There has to be an adversarial foe. There has to be a foe. Now, is it his fault he didn't have one? No. But what I'm saying is, I'm just telling you what my mindset was of Mike Tyson. But as soon as Mike Tyson actually got a foe, and I actually sat back and watched, you know what? Evander Holyfield beat him in the amateurs. Did you know that?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So my point is how destructive Mike was. And there's a lot of people put Mike in the top 10. As soon as he started to fight the dudes that could actually challenge him, he started taking L's, bro.
It gets if you use competition as your criteria when ranking, when individuals and individual players in team sports, it gets dicey for everybody because just in the chronicles of time or just in certain aspects of time, you're not going to fight the best guy at your position. So it's not going to be favorable to certain guys. That is if you use competition as your criteria.
And Sean can vouch for this. We seen Moses Malone give Kareem the business.
Yeah.
I mean, there was players there that could challenge him.
Right.
Yeah, so it's like you got
that's all I'm saying.
That's all we saying. That's all we saying. We saying is Jordan is the best shooting guard in every era, but it would have been harder for him in certain areas. These are just facts. Like you using a point of nobody would hold Jordan under 30 points. That's cool. Jordan's one of the greatest scorers of all time. I don't think nobody has a problem with that. But Jordan also had to guard the other side. He has to guard for you think come on, he wasn't seeing these same type of dudes on a regular basis. You see now the wings you see now, bro.
But
let me say this. Even at the wings at the time, Scottie Pippen was the main guy guarding the best wings of his era. Jordan a lot of times wasn't even doing that.
Right, and this is Michael Jordan's still great,
He
and I ain't gonna
one
argue
of
with anybody. I just thought about that because, like I said, as I've gotten older and I looked back at Mike Tyson, I realized that you know what, perception's everything, right?
Okay.
That's all I'm saying, Mike Dell. Just like
What
people gonna say this about any player.
I agree with you on the Mike Tyson analogy because people would still say Ali, Frazier, and everybody in the heavyweight. We don't know. Like we can't put him up as the GOAT, even when at the top of his game. My thing is this with Jordan. He dominated his era and his generation at the two guard position. I would look at another player in Shaq. Shaq is the most dominant player of our generation, of our era. The most dominant.
Right.
What did he do in the night? What did he do in the? No, I'm to my.
I'm gonna stop you right there because I don't want you to lose what you just said. But you put Kobe over him.
The reason, I put Kobe over Shaq. That's not a question. But what I was gonna say is that Shaq is the most dominant player of our generation. But we look at his dominance in the 2000s, like at his peak. You take that Shaq and look at him in the 90s, in the era of big men in the centers in the 90s.
That nigga still dominant.
That's nasty.
You can say say that, but for obviously he's not the best.
See, I've
that's number one. Number two, he's challenged by everybody.
Put it in context, bro.
I am putting it in context. Hold on. Let me finish.
Hold on, Mike Duff. What I agree with you, Mac Duff. We got to see Akeem Olajuwon go against Shaq. We got to see David Robinson. That's what I'm saying. You are making my point.
But
you are making
exactly.
My point.
I'm trying to agree with you.
Right.
I'm trying to agree with you. We've seen him, but we rank Shaq. But when we look at Shaq, we look at Shaq at his most dominant in the 2000s when he had to go up against competition.
Can you put things in context, though?
Could you stop cutting me off? I'm not done.
No, because all right, bro. You brother, this is.
No, just let him finish.
What I'm saying would be what Bees is saying. We and y'all saying we didn't see Jordan against the best two guards all time. But with Shaq, the most dominant player of our generation, we seen him against the bigs in the 90s, and we can say, well, he wasn't as great as Akeem Olajuwon. He had trouble versus Ewing. We could say different things. He wasn't all NBA first. You know what I'm saying? We could say all different things. So I'm literally agreeing with Bees and what he is saying about Jordan. That's what I wanted to finish. I'm agreeing with Bees.
I'm gonna give you one boxer that I think would have knocked Mike Tyson out. Ernie Shavers.
Yeah.
Would have knocked him out, no problem. But nobody gonna look at Ernie Shavers as being great.
I think George Foreman probably.
Man, Holyfield gave that nigga that work, nigga.
Bro,
my nigga Buster Douglas gave that nigga that work.
Buster gave that nigga that work too.
Ken Norton.
But Mike's going to be because Mike.
You still a long 10 count.
It was though. That's a fact. It was though. Go back. It was a long 10 count though.
Yeah, wait a minute. Didn't what's the name gave him that work too? Lennox Lewis gave him that work too, ain't it?
Yeah.
Buster Douglas though.
Quiet as kept. Tyson Fury had a long 10 count too.
He did
too.
We're gonna keep it honest.
More like a 14.
That shit was like a 20 count, wasn't it?
I think nigga did a video that counted 20.
That shit seemed like he was on the floor forever.
It was like 13, 14.
It was 13. Exactly, Bees.
But the thing is you know what's most impressive about that, bro? Is that he won the rest of the round.
Yeah.
I thought it was more impressive how blatant the cheating was, but all right, you right.
I don't know about no cheating. I'm talking that first fight. I don't know what you're talking about.
That first fight, all right, we doing this again.
We talking about the knockout, right?
No, I'm talking about the first fight. That's what
I'm talking about. I don't know what he was doing to cheat. I didn't see him cheating in the first fight.
So Bees, I hear what you're saying about Mike Tyson. Obviously, you don't have him in your top 5. So what is your top 5 boxers of all time?
What you mean? No, hell no, Mike Tyson in my top 5, bro.
Hell no.
What you mean?
Now I'm asking, what's your top 5 boxers of all time, minus Mike?
But you're asking me that question, so you got him there, right, Mingo?
No, I don't. Actually, I don't.
Oh, okay.
Actually, I don't, because I got Roy Jones in my top 5. I don't care what nobody says.
Oh, okay, I'm done.
Roy Jones Jr.
Yeah, right. Roy Jones is a monster.
No, Roy Jones Jr. was a monster.
I like the Roy Jones. I just like the Roy Jones. It is what it is. Whatever.
I roll with Roy Jones. He's in my top 10.
No more, bro.
I mean, I just like the Roy Jones, man. I was a big fan of Roy Jones.
No, but Bees, I wanted to ask you this question. I think you have a better understanding of it. Do you think LeBron will get his appreciation like the last year, or do you have to wait to retire for him?
He won't get. I don't think he'll receive his appreciation until he gone, bro, or like 15 years down the road.
And he don't need it. He got $1 billion.
Yeah, and I think part of that is on him.
Okay, yeah, you're right. Right.
Because he has marketed to these haters.
Yeah.
So he fans it. So some of these dudes ain't gonna ever let go of that hate for a minute. But he made money on it.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I don't see him getting this dude. Matter of fact, people gonna come up with more reasons to say he ain't that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, his jersey gonna be retired in 3 teams. I mean, that's GOAT.
Yeah, I think he's gonna be celebrated.
Same thing with Wilt, Lou. Right.
Yeah.
Wilt, how many jerseys he got? 2?
3.
Philly, Lakers
and Warriors. Yeah.
Lakers and
Warriors. Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, only GOAT. That's GOAT territory.
Yeah, I think he'll get praised, but it'll be when B said when he leave and we finally realize what we saw and what we not finna see no more. He'll be praised.
Yes.
There's a lot of things that's happening now that he don't get credit for.
Like what, Sturdy?
Like the play style. Low and shout out to Low. He did a great video breakdown of this. Like the increase of quote unquote heliocentric players is increased because of LeBron. Heliocentric players are players that have to be the top scorer, the top playmaker, and has another task they have to supplement in. That's a heliocentric player. So what LeBron did, his ability to have so much success utilizing that style in different systems, different situations, influence a lot of players to be more innovators and coaches staff in terms of the way they scout players. I'm gonna drop the video, but like it's gonna be a lot of evidence. Like now, majority of the guys that's averaging, I think 25 are also still averaging 5+ assists and also 4+ rebounds. That's because of his influence in terms of the style of play.
Oh man.
And there's other reasons.
I get it a little bit.
That's the biggest one.
I wouldn't deny it, but I think players, if you're able to get 4 or 5 assists and 4 or 5 rebounds, I mean, a lot of players. Paul Pierce is averaging 5-6 rebounds.
McDuff. It never been at this clip. It never been this many players doing that at this clip. And the reason why I'm saying that's testament to LeBron is because it's a team sport. Team sports copies winners. Because like I said, LeBron has achieved success in multiple different aspects, utilizing that style. And so,
wait. How many first year coaches?
Well, like he went to the finals with 3 first-year coaches. Yeah,
nigga never had a Greg Popovich or a Phil Jackson or a Red Auerbach.
Why you trolling, Lou?
or a field. He never had a field night or coach
I
K.
do
He had
agree.
Eric Spoelstra.
Yeah.
The nigga was filming. The nigga was filming tape. The nigga was
I
filming tape. Ty Lue was
do
getting
agree.
stepped on. He changed Ty Lue's legacy. Like
Well,
Ty Lue was
Eric Spoelstra
known
was
for
no
getting
first year
stepped
coach either.
on. Now
Hold
he
on.
known as a top
No, I didn't
10
say
NBA
Eric
coach
Spoelstra was,
now.
but he got three first year coaches in the finals. That's a fact.
Ty Lue known for getting
You know what I'm
stepped
saying?
on,
He got
Lue
blocked by
crazy.
he got Mike Brown to the finals. His first time. Like, come on, man.
Hey, you're the real MVP, Lou.
No, I put the video in the back. It's not just a LeBron thing. It's more so explaining why the sudden burst in scoring that's going on. And this video does a great, excellent
This
breakdown.
league is soft. That's why.
That's not what it is. It's for Mac. Watch the video. It's for dumb niggas like that. It really is, bro.
Don't
It really is for
play
niggas like
defense.
Hold on. Y'all be saying
Letting Luka miss free
a lot of
throws and get his
90s,
own
a lot of
rebound.
90s nostalgic niggas think the reason why it's so high is because of defense and all this shit that niggas don't understand. That's why and shout out to Lou too. The power of propaganda is a motherfucker. Like niggas don't know how to differentiate reality from narrative.
Like, bro, exactly. Like, see, here's the thing, right? See, in today's era, Charles Oakley wouldn't exist, really. Like,
right,
you know what I'm saying?
he'd be a regular role player. Like,
he'd be a regular nigga. He wouldn't start.
Here's the thing too.
Hold on.
My fault,
yeah, I was gonna say this. Like when you were in high school, if you were like 6 feet, they put your ass in the post. If you like 6'2", you be like a post nigga. You be doing drop steps and sky hooks and up and under. You be practicing that shit,
Oakley
right?
would be a very good player.
In today's game, nigga, if you 6'6", nigga, you a point guard, nigga. You learning guard skills, and it's been like that for the last 18 to 20 years. They are really pushing a more complete game now. You're not just because you know what I'm saying. Everybody learning guard skills. You got fat niggas pulling up at half now. I mean, it's a totally different game. So y'all keep saying, "Oh, the defense." No, niggas are better.
It's harder to play defense.
No, the innovation is crazy, Lou. How big you think Charles Oakley is?
6'8", 215, 220.
He's 6'8", 225. How big do you think Luka is? Pause.
Shit, about 6'7", 240, 230,
235. These niggas are the same exact size, but the skill set is nowhere near close. That's what innovation it is today, bro.
So Robert Williams, Kevon Looney, they exist.
Let me ask you, but hold up though. But first of all, Kevon Looney like 6'10" though. But like,
and we just pulled up some tape. Robert Williams got some play. He got some high
Hold on. Kevin Looney.
Hey man, Lou for MVP, man. President Lou.
Actually, Kevon Looney can shoot Mike though. Before he got injured.
So could Charles Oakley.
He was really good.
Hold on. Mac, we're not going to sit there. First of all, Robert Williams is way more athletic than a lot of niggas centers.
Yeah, but he ain't got. What's his offensive game?
It's not. It ain't about who was Charles Oakley offensive game.
It's better than
he
Charles
had a mid-range jumper.
It's better than Charles Oakley game.
Bro, I'm gonna be real with you though.
Charles Oakley was averaging. He had multiple seasons averaging a double-double. 12 and 14.
I keep telling you, bro. I pulled up a Charles Oakley highlight tape. The first 2 plays was fouls.
Yeah, I agree with that. I'm not gonna act like he wasn't no enforcer.
Like
I understand that, but I'm still saying a double-double is a double-double.
Right, but this is what we saying though. Like you niggas like Kevon Looney and Robert Williams, they can switch on the perimeter. Charles Oakley is the same size. He can't do none of that shit, bro. He can't do none of that shit. How you 6'8" and can't really guard a perimeter like that?
Yeah, he would have been phased out.
Kevin Looney,
I don't think so. I don't believe
that. MacDuff, that game that you thought you comprehend at the age of 6 or 5, bro, let that shit go, bro. It's dead 30 years ago. Leave that shit.
Hold on. So time out. This is what I want to say. Do you think the defense is better now than what it was in the 90s?
Yes.
I think more innovative. It's harder.
Okay, so let me get this straight. So the 96 Bulls, who played in the 90s in a legal defense era, which means they were handicapped, which means no, because that's what everybody says. You look at the 2000s when they
No.
Got rid of the legal defense, and what happened? So
no, and Sean can attest to this. The Bulls, that specific Bulls thing you were talking about, they were ahead of their time. Scottie
Correct.
Pippen.
So my point is that you're handicapping Pippen, Jordan, Harper, and Rodman, and they're ahead of their time.
I'm not handicapping them because if you let me finish, and Sean can attest to this, Jerry Sloan in particular was literally complaining every single game about Scottie Pippen, quote unquote, being illegal defense. And that's only because the genius of Scottie of his positioning and able to recover as well as help within the passing lanes. He wasn't hampered, nigga. They shut the niggas down.
Correct. That's what I'm saying. But still, he had to do it within the rules of the game and cheated. If you put that 96 Bulls team in this era and Scottie and Jordan, Rodman, and Harper are allowed to roam and be free, they're even in today's era, they're not scoring 100 on the Bulls.
It ain't easy.
Ain't nobody scoring 100.
No, hold on here,
shit.
It ain't easy.
MacDuff. It's just
you're not scoring.
First of all, MacDuff. Jordan proved himself. He couldn't stop a sophomore Iverson from dropping 30, nigga. So, hey, how the hell he gonna do?
So
what the hell is he gonna do? What is he gonna do? What is he gonna do? What is he gonna do against better, more skilled guards?
First of all, Iverson didn't drop 30
Wait a minute, there ain't too many guards more skilled than Iverson now.
Iverson didn't drop 30 on Jordan. He crossed him out of his shoes, but he didn't drop 30 on Jordan. He dropped 30 on the Bulls.
He's literally the only player to outscore Jordan majority of the games they played against each other. He's the only player.
My whole point. If you put the Bulls defense and go look at the first three when they played full court and half court traps. Nobody plays full court and half court traps in today's era. You can say, "Oh, well, the skill positions you'll get burnt." Yeah, you can say that, but you can't say that about the Bulls.
Hold on, but here's
so what you really saying?
So he's trying to use one team to justify an entire era. I don't know what the fuck.
Let me ask you a question, MacDuff. Are you saying that there's not one team in the NBA season right now will not drop 100 on the Chicago Bulls team?
In a playoff situation, no.
No, I'm talking about. I ain't talking about no doggone playoff.
Yes, in a regular season, somebody will score 100. I say like this: in an entire season, the Bulls for an entire season in this era, they'll give up 90, 97, 98 points in the regular season. I'll stand on that.
They're going to camp up the KD Warriors like that?
But hold on. Let me say this.
Because we look at today's great defenses like the Celtics, and I told y'all like the Celtics is going to get.
The nigga was 8 years old, bro. What the fuck you talking about?
Hold on. Here's a problem.
What are you talking about? The same film you looking at sturdy. I'm looking at, dude. What are you
talking about? You cap exactly, nigga. I'm not capping, nigga. You let that shit go, nigga. That game that you thought that you understood at the age of 7 to 6, bro. Let that shit go, my nigga. Don't try to spew none of that narrative into today's era. Niggas play defense. Niggas play defense, but just like any era, you're not stopping great scores from scoring.
But hold up, let me say this though, and also you got to put things in context too. This era, like, first of all, you have to switch now more than ever in this era of the NBA. So you can't even. It's too many. It's way more screen action, way more actions now than it is back then compared to now. So it's like these are facts. These are facts. Okay, these are facts. I'm not saying they would be a fucking great team. What up, Gideon? But here's the reality of the situation. Like, niggas you wasn't seeing double screens like that in the night. You wasn't seeing off ball screen. You wasn't seeing you didn't see the actions you see now in the game compared to back in the 90s, bro. We didn't see that.
We're talking about an era where they had big men on the bench just for 6 fouls and shit. Like that's what they were doing out there, man. I don't know.
But forget all that. Forget all that, because here's the thing too, though. Like it's just like come on, there. And then like you say, you named a Bulls team that helped era, this type of like the small ball era in a sense, right? So it's like ironically you named that team. You didn't name the Charles Oakley Knicks teams because like they would have got fucking fried.
So no, they wouldn't.
They would have got fried. They would have got fucking fried. They
wouldn't. They would not. The number one reason is because when you got a fucking Patrick Ewing and a Charles Oakley, they're winning the rebound battle. Period. Point blank.
Charles Oakley was guarding the perimeter. Charles Oakley can't guard Jason Tatum, nigga. So let's
why would I put Charles Oakley on Jason Tatum?
Because Jason Tatum plays a 4 right now. So
I'm not putting no Charles Oakley.
Here's the thing.
And I don't have to play man-to-man defense because unlike the 90s, in today's era, you can play zone. You can play any kind of defense you want out here.
Hold on.
You couldn't play zone in the 90s. You had to play man-to-man.
Well, here's the thing, too, though. Charles Oakley, let's say a guy like
I named the Bulls, and y'all named Charles Oakley. One player.
Hey, listen.
I named one team just like y'all named one player.
No, you asked me, do this era play defense, and the obvious answer is yes. And then you said, well, the 96 Bulls had Jordan, Rodman, and Pippen. And if you put them in today's era, I don't see no team scoring more than 100 points.
So did y'all name Charles Oakley in my era? Correct?
Nigga, I'm still trying to figure out the premise of your point.
That today's era does not play defense like the old era. And but the reason it looks like that to y'all that they are playing defense is because the offense, and I agree, is way more better as far as skill.
Not one nigga on that Bulls team. Not one nigga on that Bulls team can stop KD.
Wow.
I disagree with that.
I know you said about that. Hold on, man. You said about that. How much you want to put?
These niggas really think defense not being played.
I mean, you can't prove it. I mean, ain't no way you can prove it. So
when we saw the best defense,
that wasn't no nigga like KD existed back then.
Here's the thing too about the defensive part. First of all,
no, but I think Weston would have gave him a lot of problems.
But let me say about the defense. But let me say about the defensive part. Because like that don't even make any sense when like the teams now don't play defense. Now don't make no sense. You have players now defensively are asked to do more than players back then. You got guards now just guarding bigs regularly. Like you don't have,
but like you don't have to do that.
What you mean you didn't have to do that,
bro? With the Celtics, hold on. With the Celtics versus the Warriors, you didn't have to. When Steph Curry went to go get over a pick, hold on, because I'm talking about this era. You didn't.
Nigga, one game is not an error. Nigga, one game is not an error.
You said what?
First of all,
one game is not an error. You take it out one game.
They played. Hold on, I'm not picking off one game. I said two teams, and I'm talking about a whole series in the finals. The two best defensive teams last year, ranked number 1 and 2. I'm talking about them. And what I'm simply saying is, when Steph Curry asks for a pick, you don't have to switch. You don't have to. You played that way, and you got cooked. Al Horford and Williams and Tatum and Brown, y'all got cooked. But you didn't have to switch.
The reason they got cooked is because the first 3 games they actually went away from switching to drop coverage. That's why Steph Curry was literally walking into his threes.
Exactly. Like,
hold on, but Mac, you're right. They don't play defense.
Correct. Correct. Hold on, but what happened in game? But those were the first 3 games, 30. What happened in game 4 and what happened in game 6?
I know you put Charles Oakley in the drop. I know you put Charles Oakley in the drop coverage against the
versus Steph Curry and
Curry's doing
a lot of
better.
Players in today's era.
Niggas doing better.
He's gonna get better if we put him in drop coverage.
But let me say this.
I'm not gonna lie about that. But you don't have to switch, is what I'm talking about.
What do you mean you don't have? Yes, you do have to fucking switch in this era, man. What the fuck you talking
about? No, you don't.
All right,
oh my god! See, I'm done.
You don't have to. You don't have to switch. You don't have to.
When you say
it's not a rule.
It's over. Like the conversation.
When
you say shit like that, it's over.
You have to switch. No, you don't.
The reason why you say that, I'm not saying every team has to switch to a high level ability to switch everything all the time. I'm saying, here's the thing: when somebody's setting a screen or a double screen, there's certain individuals. Everybody's not a Drew Holiday that can just fight through screens and shit, right? So
why don't nobody trap? Why don't nobody trap the pick and roll?
You want to listen to y'all sour puss 90s ass niggas always hating on the new era?
Trap no
more. Nigga, go watch it. Nigga, go watch fucking NBA hardwood classics. Nigga, stop
First of
watching
all,
NBA.
I'm not talking dumb. I'm not talking greasy about this era, and I'm not talking greasy and say anything towards y'all.
Man.
All I'm saying is that it's not a rule that you have to switch. And if I know, and if I'm Luka and I know you're switching, I'm going to get the matchup that I want.
MacDuff, let me ask you.
Let Sean break it down.
Let me ask you a question. Why do you think switching exists the way it does in today's NBA?
I have no idea. I think everybody copied.
I would say the shooting.
I think everybody copied the Golden State Warriors because that's the first team I seen switch everything where Klay Thompson was guarding power forwards and centers sometimes, and they didn't care. So I think everybody gravitated towards the Golden State Warriors, offense and defense, and they changed the game. You don't have to switch. But go ahead.
Started before then, but
they've been switching way. Yeah, they've been switching way before then, bro.
Oh wow.
The reason why switching exists the way it does in today's NBA is because of the spacing. You can't fight through screens 30 feet from the basket all the time. You get cooked relentlessly. So the idea now is no switch. We'll switch. Body defense is more important today than it has ever been. Right? You'll live. I'll take Steph Curry guarding Joker 30 feet from the basket. What I don't want him to have to do is to guard Joker 5 feet from the basket. So the spacing in today's game has forced defenses to switch more. That's the nature of the beast. That's how they played in Europe for years.
Yeah, I understand that. All I'm saying is you don't have to switch, bro.
Okay. No, I'm saying
all right, you don't have to, but
even with the spacing, if you're allowed to play zone, you can extend your defense. If niggas is shooting, extend your defense. Oh, right. They'll drive we'll drive to the basket and I'll meet you at the rim and either I'll block the shot or I'll send you to the line for a hard foul. Earn your 2 points.
You thinking like a 90s dumbass nigga,
right,
bro.
So let me ask you a question, Mac. Which NBA team today plays the most zone?
I would say Miami Heat, and I don't know who anybody.
It's the Raptors.
So by possession this season, the Heat play more zone than any team in the NBA. They actually have played almost 600 more possessions of zone than the next team in the NBA, which is Portland, that plays zone. Literally, the Heat have played zone over 1,000 possessions in today. So zone is not the answer.
I didn't say it was. I just said you don't have to switch.
No, but you did just say it was. You said you don't have to switch because you can play zone. I'm telling you that every team can't do that.
I'm not. When I say you don't have to switch, I'm not saying don't ever switch. All I'm saying is you don't have to. You can play. You can lock up. You can play man to man. You can trap the pick and roll. You can play zone. The defensive aspect, the defensive fundamentals and aspects and philosophies and strategies that you can do in this era is limitless. You couldn't do that in the 90s. Hold on. First of all, they did trap. They used to trap Steph Curry on pick and rolls, but he passed that bitch to Draymond Green, and Draymond Green would have an open lane and be a point guard and could either go to the hole or pass out because he was a good passer and facilitator. So they had you go either way. I understand that, but go ahead.
Wait, with this elite scoring that's happening right now, right? Dudes dropping 50 every week, right? And scoring and the offense of the league is like all-time high, right? When you talk about individual skillful plays. So how do you think that the defense has to adjust and create new schemes? And how would you stop a guy like Steph Curry and limit perimeter shots?
I don't think you could limit perimeter shots because if a nigga's taking a 30-footer, you gotta live and die with that. You can't. I don't think you can limit perimeter shots. The only thing that you probably could do is extend your defense and try to trap him to get the ball out of his hands. But you got to have players that can rotate. But if you're switching everything and you're just going man to man, and people claim, oh, well, the centers today can play perimeter defense. Okay, we'll tell your centers and power forwards to rotate on defense when I trap this motherfucking pick and roll to get the ball out of Steph's hands. But to me, a nigga shooting 30-footers is a nigga.
All right, thank you,
never
coach.
seen that.
You're fired.
I don't think there's no defense for that. And it showed in the finals. There ain't no defense.
All right, coach.
What you mean no defense?
How they show in the final? You just said the best defensive teams made the finals.
First of all, let's make the Warriors. Hold on, the Warriors average 103 points in the finals. Let's not act like
over 100, like I said.
But what the fuck? That's not. Hold on, in this days and era of the NBA, bro, 103 points.
Not in the playoffs.
Don't say McDuff. See, true. McDuff still has the 90s metric.
Cannot say
so in the 90s, scoring 100 is a lot. But so that's why he has that metric in his head.
No, that's not. That is not what I'm. That is not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is the two best defensive teams, the Curry and the Warriors, scored 100. I'm not looking at the Celtics and saying they're a great defensive team. Why? Because they're giving up over 100 points.
It's not. That's
hell, man.
But y'all would say, but y'all would sit here. But you guys would sit here. Hold on. So the Celtics are a great defensive team in this era. Okay, I agree with that.
And you keep taking them a little slight, like them passes.
I agree with that. They're a great defensive team in this era. I seen what they did to KD in this era. Yeah, but they're giving up 100. They were giving up 100
because
points.
Niggas are better now. They're better. They're better because they're better.
Era of the game now, bro.
Steph. Yeah, and like young Africa asked me, is there anything you can do to stop Steph Curry? No, there's nothing you can do to
just
stop
for context, McDuff. Hey, for context, if you're scoring 100 points this season, you got the worst offense in the league, bro. You got the worst offense.
You're right about that.
Exactly. Like
you got a bunch of scrubs on your team.
I agree with that in the regular season. When we get to the playoff, those numbers are gonna drop.
103, no, it's not, bro. 103
yes,
points is terrible. 103
I'm asking you a question, my dad.
No, nobody gonna be averaging 120 points.
My dad, since you talk about it's horrible. It's a horrible defense. Well, Boston Celtics is a horrible defense. Name me a defense in this era that has held somebody to under 90 in the playoffs.
I don't know who.
You tell me.
I don't know.
I want to know, man.
The Warriors never even did that, and they're a great defense.
And they're a great defense. You tell me. Just tell me, generally. Matter of fact, just go back and look at it. Just tell me.
What I'm saying is, if the Warriors and Celtics were the two best defensive teams in this era, what I am saying is that they're not all-time great defensive teams. That's what I'm saying. They're great, but they're not all-time great.
Year in the playoffs,
if I take an all-time great in the weak 90s era, we can all agree, they can play in this era. That's what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
When niggas say nobody plays defense in this era and all that bullshit, you just admit you don't watch basketball.
You just hear what Sam just said, man? Did you hear what people said, or even Lamont said it best? All right, come on, McDuff.
So hold on. The Bulls he made a tape of as far as Michael Jordan and what he can do offensively, and Jordan wouldn't be able to do that offensively in this era. But what I'm saying is that the Bulls were still great defensively. That defense can travel to this era and be just as great.
But you said there's not one team. You said there's not one team in this era in the playoffs against that Bulls team
that's going to average over 100.
First of all, what like E's right, bro? It's the same. The niggas was giving up 100 points even in the playoffs in the 80s. But just last year, only three teams in the playoffs last year gave up less than 100 points. Only three. That was McDuff's trash ass Bulls, and that was who was the other team, bro? Let me make sure I will be accurate. Oh, that's McDuff trash ass Bulls at third with 95 points per game. Then it was the Hawks, and then it was the Jazz at 99 points per game. Everybody else is comfortably above 100 points per game. And it's been that way for the last fucking 10 years, bro. What is about, bro, what you're talking about in terms of points per game, the number one thing that affects points per game is pace. Because the greatest defensive team that no one can fucking debate is the 60s Celtics. But even then, they gave him over 100 points per game because the pace was so high. You don't go by the amount of points a team averages for defense. You go by relative. So if the average number of teams is averaging about 100 points, and you as an elite defense,
fucking junior, God damn.
No, I'm saying like, and you as an elite defense average give teams below the league average, then that makes you elite defense relative to your era, not just the terms of amount of points per game a team averages.
Yeah, I understand that, Sturdy. That goes to defensive rating and all the other analytics that I don't care about. That I don't care about. But when
I say nothing about that shit.
Hold on. It does go to what you're. It does go to what you're. It does go to what you're saying. But if the Bulls,
I like this shit McDuff talking about, man.
No, all I'm saying, okay, if the league average in the 90s was 101. And the Bulls only giving up defensively 92. That means that they're 9 points below the league average defensively.
You're making shit up. You're making
no, I'm not. Go look at how am I making stuff up?
Prove it. What was the average points per game in the 90s, McDuff?
In the decade, the average points per game in the 90s was 101 points.
You think, nigga? What do you know, nigga? What can you prove, nigga?
And you know what?
It was 101 points, is what I'm saying, Sturdy.
Trash.
Hold on, I'm going to the 96.
Go look it up.
I'm going to the 96 Bulls. They had the number one.
You don't know, nigga. Just like a lot of you think of you know a lot of
go
narratives.
Look up. Hold on, True. Go look up the 90s. Offensive points per game average for offenses. They averaged 101 points.
The pace was lower. And the pace was
per game.
And the pace was lower.
Correct. How many points per game did they average?
McDuff, you tell us, bro. You brought the shit up.
Bro, that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, bro.
I'm telling y'all, but you then you say prove
bro. We talking about old
shit. Go
ahead,
move on.
If you don't like watching
all y'all doing
today's
is cut me
NBA,
off.
you always got some slick
and then cut me off again.
Then just don't watch the shit.
Come on, man. Let's just be honest. You're a 90s fan. You're a 90s fan. You're gonna never stop being one.
They watch the NBA now because the NBA has created this fucking barbershop, old head, hate on a young nigga type dynamic, and it's a part of the game and shit.
Ain't nobody hating on these niggas. What are you talking about?
Niggas are hating. What are you talking about?
Nigga, you just said this fucking era don't play defense.
You serious? You really just said that? Nobody
you really just said it, nigga.
Did I? Yes, and I said the two best teams that are the two best defensive teams in this era are not great all time.
No, B said he raised his hand.
That nigga funny.
No, True. Read the stat. Read the stat so they know I'm not playing.
I'm trying to find it. I don't understand that point. Like
niggas hate basketball, but love talking about it. It's crazy.
Hold on, son, you there?
Yeah.
Man, that Quantumanium entire
101.3 points per game.
But that Marvel Quantumanium
points per game
for
101.3 in the 90s.
Yeah, but see, here's why this argument is faulty. They changed the rules to get more scoring. So why are we comparing it?
Right. That's what I'm saying.
It's like comparing the NFL today to 20 years ago.
Right.
Wow. It's not the same.
And here's the thing too, though. Like you saying that because McDuff was saying if you allow over 100 points, you're trash. That the defense not all that, which is I don't understand how that make any sense. Because like I said, it's different. The rules change. Different things. Pace is different. You can't compare the two. Like the Bulls in '96, when they won 72 games, they averaged 105 points per game, 0.2 points, 105.2 points per game.
They were the best offense in the game too, right?
105, and they averaged 105 points. 105 points now was trash. 105 points now was
were they the best offense in the
league? They were the best offense. They were the best offense. 115 offense rate and everything. That's not even like you get what I'm saying? It's a different era. Like you can't compare how they get you know what I mean?
Yeah, I can tell you one thing. If they could play zone in the 90s, if niggas wouldn't average 80.
Shit.
Listen, man, if you don't want to sound like McDuff in future conversations, please watch this video that's I put in.
Hold on, Bees.
It explains it.
Bees, you just said if players were allowed to play zone in the 90s, they would average 80, correct?
Yeah, they would because they couldn't shoot.
Okay, that's the whole logic I've been saying the whole time.
No. The league couldn't shoot. See, today you have so many players that can shoot the basketball.
Right. Yeah,
the skill level is so much higher. What Anthony? You gonna win with Anthony Mason shooting a 19-footer? Oh, you gonna win? That's gonna win.
I don't know. I think the defenses were better back in the day.
I think the game was played differently. You can get away.
And I can't raise my hand. I think you're drunk, Mike. I think you're drunk and you just half crazy.
Because,
all right?
I mean, let's take a parallel. Let's take a parallel. You pick a team that had a guy that just did the dirty work and compare him to Draymond Green. How many you think Oakley and Draymond are comparable?
No, you said take a guy that did the dirty work.
That's what I'm saying. And compare him to Draymond Green.
Oakley, Rodman. I mean,
okay, Jason Kidd might have.
First of all, Oakley and Rodman not even comparable. Even the same era, they're not comparable.
If Dallas win this game, Jason Kidd did some high level 5D chess with that challenge.
Double double's a double double.
What did he do? Challenge Russ got fouled.
So, he challenged the call. He knew it was going to be unsuccessful, but they had to get West. But it was going to be Dennis Schroeder at the line instead of Westbrook. He wanted Westbrook at the line.
Yeah, dog, because the thing just said Westbrook for shooting 2.
Yeah, because it was going to be Dennis Schroeder, but he hit both of these and they don't tie it. Then
hey, don't tell me what happens, Lou.
He's not making them motherfuckers.
No spoilers.
You can challenge actually, Lou, I'm gonna say this: Westbrook a gamer. He gonna make both of these.
Okay.
He made both of them. Yeah.
He made both of them.
Oh, don't be telling.
There you go, B.
Okay. But I even know you still challenged in less than a minute. I thought it was against the rules.
No, I think the
I think it was a replay.
The officials took a look at it.
No, he took a challenge he took a challenge because he lost a timeout. But now Dallas so actually now it's looking like there was a dumbass challenge. Now it's a dumbass challenge.
I mean, Westbrook,
because they don't have no more timeouts, right?
Yeah, they have no more timeouts now.
Hey, back there.
Yeah.
Is the video games in the 80s and 90s better than today?
Nah, only Mario.
I'm done.
You know what though? Bees?
Nigga, Mario slap. I don't know what y'all talking about.
Bees, I'm gonna keep.
But no, the graphics are better.
Hold on, I'm gonna sound like an old head. And this is some real shit. Video games today, they're just like, bro, they're not even fun like that, bro. You gotta like
type shit,
bro. They're like, it's almost like you're going to work when these new video games, like you gotta grind, you gotta build your player up, you gotta buy shit, you gotta. Oh, you say, bro?
They make you grind hours. You gotta spend hours on
it. It's like a full-time job now. You like, damn it.
Street Fighter and Mortal Kombat. I mean, but yeah, I understand what you're saying.
You get what I'm saying? Like, bro, back in the day, you could get off work or get out of school and you would go play and have fun. Oh shit, Luka!
Yeah,
that's that nigga, man.
That nigga cold as hell.
That nigga Luka.
That nigga cold.
See, that's why we say he's better than Kobe. This is the reason why we say
that nigga Luka.
Hold on. Oh my god! Stop bringing up Kobe's name. Bro.
Yeah, I know. Get mad, nigga.
And this has Luka passed Dame Lillard all time?
You better than nigga now.
Hey, when y'all see the replay, that shit did not like it was going in.
What did he make, Lou? A 3?
It was a 3. It was a step back 3 on.
I don't understand why they just won't keep the. Well, let's see. I don't know, man.
But real quick, I was saying, like, these games today, bro, you could get all, like, now you gotta grind, you gotta like put in hours, you gotta either pay to play.
Oh, you said Luka because you got him on fantasy. That's what you're saying.
Yeah, I got Luka on fantasy, yeah. But you see what I'm saying? Like, today's games, they ain't. I'm gonna be honest, but these shits are not fun, and they just like 2K is shitty. Like the games today, it's like they give you an incomplete game. You gotta buy all the DLC later on.
Yeah, it does feel like you get like a 70% game.
bro, like you just buying a fucking blank disc. You like, damn, I gotta download everything. What the fuck am I buying a disc?
Hold on, Lou. I know what you mean, Lou. When you go to buy eBay 2K, it says you can buy 2 different versions. You know.
Hey, I'm gonna ask everybody. Hey, have they came back yet?
Man,
why
I'm
gonna turn my mic down.
Hey, LeBron gonna take a 3. He gonna take a 3, ain't he?
I think it was Troy Brown. Troy Brown. He was.
Oh, is it over already?
They're going overtime.
That nigga got fouled. That nigga got fouled. I ain't gonna lie.
He did get fouled.
Hey, he fouled the shit out of that nigga, boy. Oh my
God. Go to the hole, bro.
What you say,
I was trying to see if Braun went to the hole.
Nah.
He kicked it to Trent Brown Jr. and Tim Hardaway fouled him. They ain't called nothing.
Yeah, they sent 2 at him to make him pass, and he kicked.
He made the right.
That's what we should have did to Luka, man.
See, that's my point, man. And you know what? I'm gonna say this to Draymond Green and everybody. They get away with them fouls, man. Way too much. Hitting people on the arms, on the fly ball, on the 3-point side. That don't make sense to me. They should call those.
Yeah, Clay do too.
Yeah, because they call they call people. They call it when a player kicks out. They call it on the defense.
Wow.
Are they replaying the foul?
Nah, it's just in the regulation.
Oh, it's overtime. Man,
so that was a complete hit, man.
He fouled the shit out of that.
That's a clear.
Why are you in front of the ref, man? This is cap, man.
Hey, man,
this is the reason why we should.
That's cap on Lakers floor.
That's why the rest
he hit him the whole body and everything, Luke. Come on.
What's the score of the game? 119, 119?
No, it's actually 101, 101.
Oh, that is.
No, if you actually watch basketball, Mac Diff, in this game, you'll see that it's a very physical and defensive game.
Yeah, it's an offensive error.
Hold on.
That's all I'm saying.
If it's offensive error,
good ass defense, man. Y'all true.
Yeah, there's some good defense going on. That shit. Oh, you said that was good defense by Tim Hardaway Jr. True?
That was good ass defense, man. That's textbook. Let me see the replay again.
That's that 90s. That's that 90s defense, ain't it true?
Hold on. Let me see.
Dumbass defense. You can't stop a nigga.
That's that 90s defense.
Hold on, let me see this. Hold on.
Yeah, the closest team to the 90s in this era is the Milwaukee Bucks.
That was a fact.
Why? Wow, that's an interesting.
Ain't no bro. Giannis ain't no nigga from the 90s. Giannis don't play like nobody from the 90s.
Offensively. Yeah, he's nobody in the 90s. The team, as Milwaukee is constructed, they are.
So Brook Lopez shooting
Brook Lopez, Giannis, Bobby Portis coming off the bench doing dirty work. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So
you got
Brook
a guard
Lopez
that's defensive minded with Drew Holiday.
So back there, so you saying Brook Lopez stepping out for them threes that resembles a 90s offense?
No, I'm not saying.
So
I'm saying.
I'm
looking at Milwaukee's defense.
He talking about
I'm looking at the construction of Milwaukee.
That don't make sense to me, bro.
And their defense.
Actually, you know what? Now that I kind of see it again.
I mean, I'm not finna just sit here and name one person like Bill Laimbeer to shoot.
Hey, you know what? Hold on. Wait a minute. Now that I see it, wait. Now that hold on, we have to. Now that I see it again, I don't know if that was a foul.
We don't go over the game. Come on, bitch.
I don't know, bro. Like, I ain't got no dog in the fight, really.
Hold on,
I was going into overtime anyway.
Hold on, I'll say this, because I don't care about this. That wasn't a foul when he touched his arm. That wasn't a foul. It was a foul when he got
it's the follow through, bro. Like
so when the person touches your arm, it's not a part of the ball.
Touching the arm is a foul too, man.
No, you can touch the arm, but you can't like.
You cannot touch the arm.
It can't be impactful. No, nigga.
You cannot touch the arm.
Soft ass.
I don't know, man. Now that I look at it again, with the
Lou, stop the trolling. You're on MVP level trolling right now, man.
Bro, no troll. When
if he ain't bleeding, it ain't a foul.
But you can't touch the arm.
Hey, Africa, when I see it again, that really wasn't. It don't look like a foul.
The ref was right in front of that.
Hold on. Did he release the ball? Did he release the side?
The ball was already out.
So he hit him after he shot it. Yeah, okay.
No, it was during the follow through. It was during the follow through, man.
The follow through. He hit him, but did Tim hit him or did he hit Tim Hardaway?
Either way.
I'm not even trolling. I see what y'all saying.
Man.
He didn't go out his way to hit Tim. Tim hit him. That was his normal shooting pattern.
Exactly, man.
The ball, I don't know, man. When I saw that that zoom in, I don't know, man.
It's not like Trent Brown just out of nowhere did Alonzo ball jump shot and like got him. Like, nah, he's trying to shoot normal.
Hey man, if that's John Morant, Lou, you got a whole different story right now, man. Come on, man. Come on.
But here's the thing though. But when you said that touching the arm is an automatic foul, that's cap though.
So you can touch the hand in the
we've seen a lot of no calls.
We see a lot of ball. I thought that was the street rules, man. Hand pot of ball. I didn't know that was the NBA.
That's not true.
No, you see the NBA too. You see a lot of you see a lot of no calls on shots like that.
I don't call that.
I wouldn't call it. I mean, if the offensive player generates the contact, then
hold on, yo. If a nigga slap if I'm shooting, nigga, my arm.
That's why niggas say ain't no defense.
Hold on. If I'm shooting the ball and my arms go back or something, okay, that's different.
Oh, this nigga Westbrook.
I thought you couldn't touch the shooter in the modern NBA. True, that's what I thought.
Hold on, let's pull it up again. I know it's on Twitter. Hold on, let me see. Let's pull it up. Let's look at it on Twitter. Hold on.
Yeah, Twitter got everything.
All right, here we go.
We're gonna he hit him in the shoulder. We're gonna do a play body check him anyways, man. Come on, man.
All right, let's look at it. All right, we're gonna see.
That should have been a flagrant, man. Like that's a flagrant.
That ain't no flagrant though.
That man said a flagrant. Hey, come on,
landing space. You got to check the landing space as well.
What you mean? What a foul!
He fouled him on the follow through, bro.
No, hold on, though.
Right.
He leaned back. He leaned
so
back.
He touches his hand. True says that's not a foul.
He's still touching his body. He's still touching his body.
No, that's close. No,
bro, he touching Tim Hardaway.
There's a gap. There's a gap
right
there.
Look at his face. Look at that.
Follow through. Let shit follow through. He don't see the contact.
It's a gap.
Nigga, move, bro.
He fell back. No,
and that affects his shot, which is why it's a foul.
No, he was trying to. No, see, he was over. That's why the shit was an air ball because the nigga was trying to get contact.
But Lou, either way, you got to give the shooter room to land. You still got to give him space to land.
That's why
he stuck his feet out. He went in his landing space, y'all.
On the way down, he's bumping that nigga, bro.
He ended up behind him. How was
that? Hold on, Lou. What's going on right now? They fighting or something?
Oh, yeah. I see the fight. Westbrook turned up.
Yeah, they know
Luka and Westbrook.
But here's all jokes aside, though. I don't now looking back on replay though, I don't think it's a foul though.
That's what I'm saying. When I watched it in real time, I was with y'all at the foul. But now that I see it like this, I'm like, damn, I don't know.
What'd you say, Sean?
Foul.
Nah,
I saw it in real. Oh my bad.
Go ahead, Lou. Go ahead, Lou.
No, I said it. Go ahead, bro. I said it already.
No. I'm sorry. I was talking about the Westbrook Luka foul.
I got you. Yeah, like I was with y'all when y'all said when I saw it in real time, I really thought it was a foul. But now when I see it kind of like this, that's not a foul.
No, that's
my goodness.
That's a
you said that's a foul, B?
No, it ain't.
He got into his body right there.
Man.
You still got to allow him to come down.
Yeah.
That man swung his arm back.
He hit Tim. Yeah, he hit Tim Hardaway.
He swung his arm back. He trying to buy a foul.
Hold on, y'all. That beast.
The foul was made when he hit him in his rib cage because he's still shooting.
Exactly, man.
He's shooting the ball.
Emotion, bro.
He go right there. He did not allow him to come down.
He bounced though. Tim Hardaway stood straight up going in that direction.
No, he
did all the movement.
Well, to be fair though, y'all.
He's shooting.
Hold on, y'all.
Can't touch nobody today. It's a foul.
To be fair though, we're gonna find out tomorrow though, because they know they do report.
Yeah, it's gonna be a foul tomorrow.
Right. You get close to Jordan.
We don't hear that tomorrow, True.
Because if they don't call this a foul, they can't call any of these.
Young Avril, this is what they do, Young Avril. I don't know if you know this, but
I know. They do the report the next day. Yeah.
So we'll see what happens. I mean,
that don't help us today, though. Is all I'm saying.
Jordan even need to get fouled.
And you know why that wasn't a foul though? Because it was Troy Brown Jr. That's why it wasn't a foul.
Man, who cares, bro? It's been missed calls.
I don't know
the whole NBA, bro.
Hold on, man. There's been plenty of
Jordan got all the calls. I ain't gonna lie about it.
How
that's Luka. That's a foul.
Oh no! How did he get the ball anyway?
LeBron got double.
Brown was double teamed at top of the key.
Man, LeBron, just take the shot.
Hey, you in year 20.
take
What are
the
you
shot.
doing at the top of the key, bro?
He got doubled 30 feet from the
They call that a
basket.
flagrant foul?
Hold
They
on,
call that a flagrant foul?
Yeah, that's a fake because the touch. That wasn't
bro. You got to run some action.
Damn, Luka.
You in year 20, bro. You don't need to be at the damn top of no damn key.
No, Bees, it was 6 seconds. So after the inbound.
I don't give a shit, bro.
No. Bees, they blitzed him the second he touched the ball.
And they call a flagrant on Westbrook. That's crazy.
Hey, I'm gonna ask you a question.
You're not doing no entry pass from the outside to the
this nigga
post.
Luka missed both free throws.
No, bro. I'm gonna ask you a question. What
the fuck?
Where is the
Ball don't lie, Luke.
Where on the basketball court are you the easiest to guard?
The corner.
Key, everybody looking at you.
At the top of the key.
You're not easy to guard from the top of the key.
Yes, you are.
The corner, the easiest part to get.
Bees, especially
if you get trapped, if you get trapped in the corner, bad things happen.
No. See, when you at the top of the key, bro, all 5 defenders can see you. All 5.
You got more space though.
You got more space.
No, bro, it's not about space. It's about making a good play. So why would you give an old ass LeBron the ball at the top of the key? The nigga can't get past me no more.
No, but they didn't do no ISO thing, Bees. Like, he got the ball. It was 6 seconds left. They got the ball. It was 5 seconds. And then the second this dude took a dribble, they blitzed him. And LeBron passed it out.
Man, take the shot, LeBron. What are you doing?
My point, Sturdy, is why are you giving LeBron the ball at the top of the key?
Or at least isolate him. Yeah, you can isolate him on the elbow.
That's the fucking play you came up with.
Isolate that nigga in the mid range.
What you mean? I mean, they just took what the defense gave them. I mean, they double teamed. And he had a wide open shot with Troy Brown in the corner.
Yeah, I don't get it.
Right, but y'all said he got fouled.
Every time
I don't think top of the key is the worst spot to be. I think the worst spot
they're gonna double him on the elbow too, baby. They're gonna double him anyways.
Bro, you cannot fucking tell me that
it's where the double team is coming.
When you got 6 seconds in the game, you taking a 27, 28 footer is a good shot.
But Bees, what we trying to tell you is not an isolation situation. It wasn't.
You're missing the point. They threw the ball. What you just told me is they threw the ball into Bron at the top of the key.
Oh, Spencer Dinwiddie, dang.
No, he went to come get. No, he went to come. Go ahead, Beast.
How about running some action, getting someone else the ball, and then moving to a better spot for the bro? They tried a 28, 29-foot shot.
They ran. What they ran for him basically was a pin down, Bees, where he had to come up out of the paint to the top.
That's what I'm saying. That's a fucking horrible play.
No, but Bees, it wasn't a pin down to get an ISO. Like it was a pin down to get a mismatch. And what they did, they literally like, we're not gonna allow the mismatch. We're not gonna allow the mismatch. So they blitzed him.
Yeah, and they double.
LeBron did what he do best.
Yeah, they double teamed Bron. He kicked it out to Troy Brown, and then he
garbage
went
ass
shooter. And it was tied too. So it's like
take the last shot.
No, Bees, I get you. It was no ISO situation. It was no hey Bron save us. It wasn't that.
No, bro. You got 6 seconds to go in the basketball game. You got 6 seconds, and this is the best damn shot you got.
Yes, I would take that shot. LeBron getting doubled to open 3-point shooter.
Bro, that is
all. They miss that every time.
That's not a horrible shot, bro.
That's a
tied
horrible
up
shot, bro.
That player shooting, who is he?
That is
Troy
a
Brown.
horrible
Troy
shot.
Brown, he made 2 threes in a quarter, nigga. You not even watching.
Only Troy Brown I know
used
to play for the Patriots.
Hey, Bees, what would you like to see, Bees? What would you like to see?
Bro, you got to get a high percentage shot, man.
But what would you like to see? So draw the play up, Bees. Draw the play up.
You got to give yourself a chance to win the fucking game. You did not give yourself a chance to win the game with this.
That was a good chance, man. Damn. But anyways, draw the play up. So what we doing? We're gonna post up LeBron, or what we doing?
You got it,
This
bro.
nigga Luka cold as fuck, bro.
Bro, this nigga Luka the truth, dog.
Cold as fuck.
Bro, this nigga Luka is the fucking truth, bro.
Man, fuck it.
Bro, Luka is the fucking truth, bro. We about to go on a double OT.
Cold as fuck.
Why they not? Why they letting Luka be 1-on-1 by himself?
Because he killing these niggas, man.
Because, bro, he got 12 assists. I'm not,
if they double him, he kicking it to Christian Wood and Spencer kind of cook.
What? I mean, they don't got person. You know what? They don't. Lakers don't have personnel.
They tried to play the same coverage early in the game that they played on Christmas, and he was cooking, and then they went to more drop coverage, and he just know exactly what they're doing. He's literally like, I see what you're doing. And
why he won't?
Why he keep begging for Troy Brown?
Luka, man.
Why Luka keep picking on Troy Brown like this? God damn, he want that nigga sold.
Niggas keep on switching.
Hold on,
Get the ball out of Luka's hands.
Hold on, by the way, too though, we're not calling that nigga Troy Brown ever again. That nigga ain't Troy. That nigga, you call that nigga Troy.
Brown with the block.
You missed.
You call that nigga
Double
Troy.
Double OT.
We call that. We're gonna call that nigga Troy. That nigga ain't only Troy Brown we announced nigga on the Patriots.
And that nigga Brian drove and got his shit punched in. That nigga ate that shit up. Who was that? That Christian Wood?
Yep. This shit like I see on the screen. If I put the block up here, that's a much better play.
Oh, what happened? Oh, you talking about this? Hey, you said you want to see LeBron get his shit kicked in?
Yeah.
It's not a foul, bro. You just don't get up like that. No.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, that's how you know LeBron James is not himself where he used to be way back.
Man, that nigga Bron
he's getting older. Man, that was him younger.
Let me see. Let me see him get his shit punched in, Lou.
Let me see.
Man, that was him younger. Oh man, he would have went over.
Stop it,
Pop. Like it was some emphatic block, Lou. Stop it, bro. Stop it.
I got it. Fade away going, nigga.
That shit scraped his.
I told you, man. Hey, Twitter be having these clips ready, boy. That shit fun. This shit just happened. They got the clip already.
You know they be loading it up. The LeBron haters, man.
Oh, and you had Luka 1-on-1.
What the fuck, bro?
Nope.
Why did he just pull up?
Hold on. Man, you got motherfucking olive oil in front of you. Nigga, go in that nigga's chest.
Oh my god.
Bees, look at it. Look at bro.
Fuck Christian Wood. Nigga, you LeBron.
Yeah,
go in that
you're
nigga's
right.
chest.
You're right.
He old.
Right.
Nah, he old. I believe he could have just pulled up.
Initiate contact, LeBron.
Baseline jumper.
Hey, that's what I'm saying. Right. Go in his chest or shoot the ball. Why you going under the rim?
Yeah, that's true.
I think he was avoiding the contact. I don't think he was going to get the foul call.
That nigga weigh 185 pounds, bro. What y'all talking about?
Hey, Christian Wood been battling this game.
Nah, you got to go up and try and dunk that shit.
I guarantee you, bro, shrugged his shoulders at some point in this game, pumped his chest out. I'm strong. Nigga, you had a chance to be strong right there.
You're right. You got to go up strong.
Man, that's a pull-up jumper.
Hey, Bro, they must kick you out over there on Art channel, bro.
Absolutely. No.
Shout out to Dame.
You know what I'm saying? Because Bron been fucking up these last couple plays. You probably was cooking. I said they probably kicked you out.
I was on mute. I went downstairs to eat.
No, I was just messing. I ain't even get a chance to go over there. I was just
y'all nasty. Y'all nasty about that area conversation.
About that what conversation? Oh, the Troy Brown and the Tim Hardaway joint?
No.
What you talking about?
I'm trying to change the narrative of all-time great Lakers.
Hey, young guy.
We're not on that. We're not even
we way past that. We way past
Hey, young guy.
What up, B?
You see when he gets right here and he don't pull the cord right there?
Well, salute y'all.
That's why people criticize him offensively. He don't have it in his bag.
The pull-up jumper?
He don't have it. It's there all day. That's why I said his game is strength. So go to his chest. You LeBron James.
You're right. I agree.
Go to his chest. You get to the free throw line. He's standing in the damn restriction.
Hey, what's he dunking on these niggas like this?
He made his mind up. He's going to the rim.
Hey, young guy, Christian Wood is in the restricted area. Why would you not go to his chest?
Yeah, I agree, Bees. I agree.
Hey, Bees, why you not talking about how Russ locked up Luka all night?
Oh, I don't know nothing about that, bro.
Had them fisticuffs on him all night.
Locked him up.
They just said Luka got 33 points in a triple-double.
Bro, do you watch the game?
I'm watching the game, bro. He's not getting locked up. Westbrook ain't even guarding him like that, bro.
He was guarding him damn near the whole game. Stop lying.
You mean he airlocked him up? Oh, airlocked him up, man. He wasn't.
No, we locked him up and made him.
How you locking the nigga up and he getting double bad
now? Hold on, let me ask you a question.
Take this down real quick.
Hold on, let me ask you a question. So you said Westbrook was guarding him the whole game. I didn't see the whole game. You said Westbrook was guarding Luka the whole game.
Nah, he hasn't
Damn
been
near
guarding
the
him
whole
most
game.
overtime.
Oh,
He
that
didn't
man,
guard him.
There ain't no overtime.
Hold
Yeah,
on,
it
hold
was
on.
never
With that being said,
What?
Luka shooting 54% from the field, 44% from three, with 33 points.
Yeah,
he wasn't doing that on. He wasn't. Hold up.
How's that locking
Hold
up?
He was not doing that on Westbrook though. Every time Westbrook was guarding him, he ain't do none of that.
Wow. Well,
You just
nigga,
said he was
they
guarding
in
majority
double
of the game.
OT, and the niggas and they winning right now. So
He is switching on to Schroeder though, like his barbecue frying Schroeder, man. It's
and Troy Brown. Troy Brown getting this shit kicked in.
He ain't do none of that to Westbrook. He had this nigga passing up.
Finally, we trapping
turning
Luka,
the ball
man.
over.
Trap that nigga, man.
Oh, Braun on Luka. Luka finna. Luka finna tear his ass. Luka finna.
LeBron James can do this.
Okay, good. Okay, that was good defense, LeBron. That was some good defense. But he almost got cooked.
Why don't they just hack a Luka?
I don't know.
Oh, what's going on with Luka and what? Hey, Luka and Westbrook battling, boy. Them niggas.
They part of Jordan. Jordan.
Hey, them niggas about to fight, boy.
And he about to get fouled out. He got 5 fouls. So what's like? Come on.
You a hating ass nigga, man. You just
No, I'm not. Dog. I watched the game, bro.
Hey, shout out to Damian Lillard, man. He dropped another 50 points.
He dropped 50.
When?
Oh, you got him on your fantasy. You got him on your fantasy, don't you?
Yeah, I do. Shout out
to
him.
He dropped 50 fantasy points?
No, he dropped 50 points in general, man.
Real points. So what's that on fantasy? Like 80, 90?
Yeah, I told you.
What do you have on fantasy, Tracy?
Oh, let me look at it now.
Trying to say Luka and Kobe and all that. Y'all better look at
Christian
Damian
Wood
Lillard.
going. Christian Wood killing them niggas.
Bro,
I wish I had.
Is Damian Lillard a top 10 point guard?
Well, no, yeah.
You've been rocking the baby on the
Is Dame over?
What happened, Luke?
This game ridiculous.
Westbrook hit a 3. They up 1.
This game ridiculous, man.
Tim Hardaway looked like he about to turn the ball over.
This is a great game, man. I need to meet y'all niggas.
Spencer Dinwiddie, top of the key. Westbrook guarding him. Luka posting up Troy Brown in the corner. Oh, spin off. Yeah. Right in LeBron chest. Lay up. Let's go. Dallas up 1. 2 minutes, 14 seconds.
Hey, he wasn't doing that when he was holding his stomach all night.
Okay, Ralph. Okay, we get it, Ralph. He still scored, Ralph. Westbrook with the kick out. Then Schroeder, back to Troy Brown. Westbrook right. Oh, Christian Woods pin Westbrook shit to the glass. Spencer Dinwiddie dribbling up the court. Luka calls for it. Spencer Dinwiddie chance to win the game. Layup, nigga, up 3. Lakers ball. 1 minute 52 seconds left.
Stomach too.
Yo, Christian Wood.
LeBron, go down and hit a logo 3, nigga. Stop playing.
Lakers time out.
Christian Wood been getting fucked up this whole game, bro. My goodness.
I'm sorry to tell you that. He ain't no damn time, man.
Ball is like you can't call the nigga.
Crucial block by
Christian Wood. You can't call the nigga Westbrook when he scored y'all last 3-pointer. Dumbass.
Yeah, and he is playing good.
He playing great, nigga.
He ain't playing good.
Nigga.
He was like
he don't understand him.
He's playing better than Lonzo Ball, nigga.
Your nephew.
Nephew Ball. You about to say your grandson. You about to say.
Hey, bro. I gave up on that dumbass nigga.
You say you gave up on your nephew? You gave up on your nephew?
Bro, that nigga be just.
He dropped him off.
You got, I ain't ever seen no nigga cap so much for a nigga that can't play 40 games and talk shit about everybody else.
Well, here's the thing,
why his nigga ain't even dressed.
Right. And Westbrook got 20. Listen, here's the thing.
He ain't street clothes no more. What's his name?
Hold up, yo. Westbrook. And Westbrook he led the team in scoring right now. Well, this. Come on, bro. You gotta stop with the goofiness, bro.
Giannis had 7 points yesterday. I don't give a fuck.
Right. Don't finish the stat line, nigga. 17 points, 18 rebounds, 10 assists, and a double.
No, he said he had 7 points yesterday.
Yeah, and I said finish the stat line with 18 rebounds, 10 assists.
Yeah, you said 18 points at first, but you right though, Sturdy. You said points at first. Yeah, 18 rebounds. Yeah, you right. Yeah.
Hey, I didn't know Christian Wood was this good of a rim protector, man.
Hey, hold on. What you gotta say about that ball life? It said Russ is +4, and the starting lineup is all negative.
Oh, Brian got the offensive rebound. Christian Wood blocked, and he's out of bounds. after a Westbrook airball.
Man, how is Christian Wood is he's an underrated rim protector, man. That's
He really is, bro.
He's underrated.
Bro, I'm gonna
man.
have to learn that
young
post game, man.
Young guy, you gonna have to explain to me, bro, how your nigga go, you say.
Don't you say it too?
Hey, Luka with the nasty post fade.
Okay.
Killing this nigga Troy Brown.
That's a dumbass.
Offensive foul on Troy Brown.
Oh,
illegal screen.
That nigga not set screens right, man. It's just such a Lakers.
Why? I mean, that play, bro.
Bro, Westbrook is whack with his passes, bro.
LeBron too fat to slow down. He too big.
How is Christian Wood just freaking slapping that shit on the backboard when LeBron, man? It's crazy.
Why would you go into somebody's chest, bro? That's standing in the restricted.
Because it ain't the 90s, Bees. Ain't about
Brown
that
would have
life.
dunked that shit back in the day.
Hold up,
they killing niggas in the
Hold
post.
up,
Especially when
boys.
they hit a jump.
Nobody brought up Giannis.
Fuck that overrated ass era, bro.
Why we still talking about that, man? We got an amazing.
I was
game
talking to
in front of
Bees.
us.
I was just playing it. I'm just trolling.
Oh, okay.
Y'all getting emotional.
Ain't nobody getting emotional. You getting emotional.
A little bit.
But I'm just saying, though, it's like it's a lit ass game going on right now.
Bullshit.
Nah, Braun was too fat. He too big to slow down. That nigga still 260.
Hey, how many threes LeBron that shot tonight, bro?
Oh, that's a good question.
About 9.
What?
Reggie Bullock, man, they need to send that nigga to China.
Hey, LeBron shot 5 threes and he missed all 5 B's.
And how many Westbrook took? And they
get your big lazy ass down.
Westbrook 3 for 6 from 3.
But that's never been his game. But I thought he was going to adapt to that once he got older. But he's still not. He's still stubborn.
Hey, man.
That wasn't a screen. I don't know what Trey Brown was.
Yeah, he's 0 for 6. That's game.
Oh, he took another one?
Yeah, that's game.
No, he did. He just took one. He took a 1-footer fade. Oh my god!
That nigga didn't give a fuck. That nigga didn't give a fuck.
Yeah, if LeBron got in the post or had that power forward game, man, this nigga would be beasting into the.
He just
how LeBron mad at everybody?
And he's still averaging 30.
Hey, Bees, ain't that what we was talking about earlier?
Hey, you just said LeBron mad at everybody else.
Yeah, he yelled at niggas after that dumbass shot.
Don't tell Art. Don't tell Art.
I'll be mad as shit. Nigga yell at me. Nigga, you can't fucking shoot, nigga. Like, you get
that was a bad that pocket pass to Gabriel though by LeBron. Luke.
Hey, who fades back on threes?
And that was a 1-footer too. Hold on, let me see.
Man,
let me
if
see.
you ain't Steph Curry, you can't be fading back on threes, bro.
Hold on. You know what? I'm trying to see if somebody posted.
See if you can get that play, bro. I want to see that
oh,
shit.
Yeah, I want to see
I called a nigga out today, bro.
That was a bad shot. That was a bad shot.
That nigga tried Dirk Nowitzki 3-pointer.
He said stop blaming Bron. This on Russ.
Who said that, ball?
Yeah.
Nah. He had.
It's on Anthony Davis not being in the lineup with his hurt ass.
Yeah,
he had a bad turnover though.
Puss ass,
This is not on no damn Russ. Like
Sturdy
said, man made 5 of the last baskets.
They ain't posting shots.
How many points Luka got?
That shit was a badass shot. God,
that was bullshit. He didn't even move the ball. He ain't sitting. They ain't run no fucking play.
Let me see. You know what I'm gonna do? Hold on, I'm gonna do this.
I thought Luka's points per game average. I say he's gonna finish with 31, 32 points per game.
That man went to the fucking hash and did that bullshit.
He has a ring. Yeah, he married to a man, nigga. And now what?
There you
go.
That ring don't mean shit, bro.
Yeah, that nigga LeBron.
Top 75, Bees. What you mean?
That nigga LeBron did some bullshit, though. That nigga faded away in the fucking hash. They ain't ran no play.
Yeah, that shit was a badass.
That's his shot.
No, it's not. That shit is not his shot.
Fuck out here.
That 1-footer fade away. That shit.
That's his shot.
That shit is not his shot.
Ain't nobody forced him to take that. He took that on his own.
They ain't gonna yell at everybody else. They gonna yell at everybody else.
Go ahead, ball. It's like Bron need help. Bron need help. Go ahead, start that bullshit, bro.
He need to help his jumper.
Right. Spending all that money on
No, bro. Hey, this why
food and everything. Need to
we
spend
should have
money
won
on
this in regular time, bro. The refs stole this game.
This what I
No,
was
they
saying
didn't,
earlier,
bro. Stop.
Hold on, let Bees give his take, my nigga. Damn.
This is what I was saying earlier. He's older, right? But he's still one of the biggest fit dudes in the league, right? Christian Wood can't do anything with LeBron if he gets into his body. Why you don't take that right there to his chest? I don't get it. And then you go and stand and just start shooting threes.
And force the referees to make a call.
Yeah,
I got the shot right here. Hold on.
Okay, let me see.
They wouldn't let it.
I bet you do, Lou. I bet you do.
No, I'm watching it on the what you call it.
See that? Let's see that Dirk Nowitzki.
It was a bad shot, man. That shit
shot.
was ugly. It didn't look like I had a chance, man. That shit was crazy.
That shit did not have no chance.
And like you 0 from 5 at that point, like that you don't even need to do that. That's kind of crazy.
What?
No, it wasn't one legged, but it was a fade. It was a fade.
That shit was one leg. What you talking
about? It wasn't. It wasn't one leg. He got off. He set off too.
It was a fade away.
Let me see.
Oh, you right. It was a fade away. You right, yo.
It was a
faded away.
It was a fade away.
It looked like one leg when he came down.
See, that's what happens, bro. When it comes in the game, you
baskets.
don't play like
y'all saw it,
Kobe.
right? I don't want to get the string flag, but
that shit don't work, bro. You don't play like Kobe in the end. That shit is hell. It's too inefficient.
But why did they gave him the shot though? So I don't understand that. No,
and they were down 3. They were down 3. I mean,
they were down 3.
That's what I'm saying. They gave him the shot. That's wow. That shows you how weak
they gave him the shot because he had no chance in hell. Like Vince theme song.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They didn't even contest.
Yeah, he was 0 for 5 for shooting that motherfucker.
They should shoot that motherfucker.
That nigga from Law and
Order should
Order
have won this game, man. Damn, bro.
Yeah, well, you
had that.
You had to let
Hey, you know what this? You know all this says, Young Africa.
What does it say, Bees?
It says I'm right. The nigga ain't top 10, bro.
I wanted to put LeBron. I still want to put LeBron James top 10, but I don't think we can.
No, he ain't top 10, bro.
I ain't mad at you, man. I got
salute to him for still being able to do it, bro. But his game is too incomplete at this point. He's got to give up this 3-point shit, bro. He can't shoot.
Bees, he's not gonna give up 3-point shit, bro.
No, he's not. But that's why he can't uplift the team no more.
But he can't. But unfortunately, the Lakers don't have the right personnel for him to operate in the post. They tried that shit. They tried that shit early in the season.
Y'all can't make excuses. Come on now, bro.
I ain't making no fucking excuse, nigga. I'm telling you what I saw.
Seen tonight, bro. You had a chance to win the game. Your best play was throw it to a nigga that's 68.
Damn. Bron hit another 3. He shot another 3 and missed it.
Yeah. A nigga that's 68. You throw it to a nigga that's 68.
The game's over, Lou. Stop it, man. The game's over.
35 feet from the basket. That's your offense. Man, get out of here with that.
Well, that first overtime, that's not what happened, but I get what you're saying, Bees.
Get out of here with that noise, bro.
No, he had the pull-up jumper in that corner when he went past Lucas.
You run the play for LeBron, but you got to give someone else the ball. You give somebody else the ball and then catch him and let him react.
He ain't good off ball, Bees.
No, bro. You missed, bro. LeBron can make a shot if he don't have to think. If you give him the ball and let him, he ain't got that kind of game, bro. If he just grabs the ball and shoots, he can make it. He can score. He's not a
nigga. Ain't no catch and shooter.
Hey, all I know is
if they call that foul on Troy Brown, they probably would have won.
That nigga probably would have missed both free throws.
What was Lucas' final numbers?
35 points, 14 rebounds, 13 assists.
13 assists?
5 turnovers.
38K now.
What'd you say?
Dang. He the number 1 in MVP vote now? Y'all got him number 1 now?
He the MVP right now.
I
wanted to see Jason Tatum get it, but I didn't think he would.
Joker, I'm just saying, it's my opinion.
I hope they give it to Tatum. Tatum got to have some more big games. If he don't get it, they gonna give him. If he don't get it, they gonna give him that weak ass Jerry West award, that clutch award or whatever.
Yeah. I got a question. Is Luka the most high?
That's an award.
Player?
The clutch award. They gonna get that to Luka.
And if
he don't get MVP. I guarantee. I'll put money on
They
that.
got an award for the clutch player of the season.
Yeah, I put money they'll give it to Luka for that.
That is retarded. Shout out to Jerry West though. You got an award.
The most high usage player of all time. Is he that guy?
What?
Is he the most high usage player of all time? Like the way he carries an offensive load.
Who?
Luka.
It's up. Yeah, he's breaking records right now. I'm not gonna hold you.
Like
did he pass James Harden?
No, in terms of
the Rockets.
Actually, in terms of time of possession, he's up there with Harden. When
this season he leads it by a lot. Actually, this season.
Yeah, he leads by a lot this year. A lot. But he's up there with Harden. He's up there with Harden in terms of offensive load.
I think they'll make the playoffs, but I think they're gonna get smoked.
Last time I checked, I think it was Luke. Is Luke and Harden?
I don't think they're gonna get smoked in the playoffs, but they're definitely gonna lose.
Not even that close. It's like I checked it yesterday. It's like 9.8, pretty much 10 minutes a game. Luka got the possession of the ball, and Harden's like low 8.
No, not this year. I'm talking about in 20. What's that year? What year you averaged like 35?
Oh, you talking about peak Harden? Okay.
Yeah. That's you said all time.
Talking about.
You said all time. That's what I was talking about. I know. I checked it last time. I know in the modern era, it was LeBron 2018, Harden that year when Chris Paul was missing that many games, Luka this year, and I think Joker. I think it was last year. Joker last year.
Joker last year what?
For offensive load.
Oh. That nigga Luka had 73 points on fantasy. Yeah.
I got a question because I thought Mars and them was capping on player's choice. Is Jokic a top 10 passer all time?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I think so.
Wow.
He top 5, real talk.
I mean, he's a really good passer as a center, man.
And not a center, fuck a center as a player.
Well, this in general, yeah, but
we just talking player, but all time.
Yes,
he's a really good passer, man. I mean, like he's lit.
When did Luka? I mean, when did Luka? When did Joker pass Larry Bird as a passer?
Well,
I thought he said Jokers, right? You said Joker, right?
Hey, the question is, Mac, how you measure passing, Mac? How you measure passing?
Nikola Jokic. They call him. They're saying he's a top 10 passer.
Man, he about to get 3 MVPs.
He's a top 5 passer all time.
He about to get 3 MVPs.
And I'm like, when did this nigga pass Larry Bird as a passer?
Last year.
That's my
Listen, man, just because you did it first don't mean you did it better, bro.
Totally disrespectful.
You know, man, just say it, man. Just say that you're a past person and you're not a part of the future, man. Just go ahead and say it.
I mean, a pass, but Jokic.
Every time somebody talk about something good in this era, you want to go all the way back to the 90s.
I don't. I'm the only nigga who got Steph Curry top 10.
Man, I don't care about no Steph Curry. He ain't top 10. You're the only person. What?
Yeah, I'm going.
I'm how you said it.
I'm going with the legit Warriors fan. I'm going with the actual Warriors fan.
You laughing, man.
I don't shit on nothing.
I mean,
don't put me in that category.
Come on,
I don't think a top 10 all time passer. Stop it.
MacDeff, when
I
you
think
say
Jokic is definitely a top 10 center all time.
MacDeff, when you say this era don't play defense, you shitting on this era. That's literally what the definition of sitting on this era.
No, I don't. You could take it that way.
Yeah, because it's a false statement. So yeah,
MacDuff, you just told everybody, and we should clip this. You just told everybody that there is not one team in this NBA season that in the playoffs against the 96 Bulls that would average 100.
Yeah,
that is about the dumbest thing I have ever heard.
That's a fact.
It's not a fact. It's literally not a fact, nigga. That's literally not a fact.
That's not a fact.
Niggas don't even know the definition of words now, bro.
Nobody's averaging 100 on the 96.
I know with the three balls,
hold on, the greatest defense of all time. MacDuff, let me ask you something, MacDuff. So in this playoffs coming up, you're gonna have people like Luka. You're gonna have people like Giannis. You're gonna have people like Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving, Donovan Mitchell from Cleveland, Garland, Steph Curry, Klay Thompson. If the boys turn it around, John Morant.
I don't know why you put Klay Thompson in this.
Hey, I just seen that little play with Luka, because I'm looking at some highlights where Luka spun, came, Bron was there, and Bron turned and let this nigga lay it up. What the fuck is that?
I mean, that was happening all game.
Yeah, I remember that play. He didn't even contest, Bees. Not even a contest, bro. He just hopped on the spot, B.
Bro, I did not say Chris Webber was a top 10
Hey, I'm
passer
gonna go
all
ahead and
time.
put this down.
Niggas is lying on me now.
It's time for this egocentral son bitch to get the fuck up on out of here, bro.
I think you did say that, MacDiff. I ain't gonna cap. I think you did.
I did not say Webber's a top 10. We don't even talk about top 10 passes. I said I don't think there's a number of players that's better than Jokic. Jokic is not top 10. I named 15 players.
Hold on, MacDiff. Lou, I've been looking for plays. I saw that play. You know what he told? You know what he told him when LeBron missed that three, and then he said, "Help me."
Oh, he did say that. Yeah, it did sound like he said like help or something.
Yeah, nigga, you took one of the worst shots.
It was wild. About to bring up receipts.
Hey, not to mention, why didn't he just drive that shit to the hole?
He was wide open for the three. He had to take it.
They were down. He had to take it.
He did not have to take that.
He didn't have to take it.
Bro, they had over.
He didn't have to, but they were down 3. I mean,
it's a wide open shot.
I mean, it was a 2. I mean, he's probably going for the 2 for 1.
Oh, you talking about that? I thought you were talking about double overtime.
No, I'm talking about the play where he got.
So, Lou, it's okay. It's okay to take a horrible 3-point shot instead of taking a really good shot.
I mean, no, but
all right then.
it was a bad. I mean, it didn't look good. I mean, you know what I'm saying, it wasn't. He was 0 for 5 before that shot. I just, I'm just trying to follow the logic. I mean, they were down.
Yeah.
With over a minute and some change.
I mean, hey, in this day and age, man, I mean, I done seen some of the worst plays in the last week or so. Some of the most dumbest.
There wasn't no minute left, Ralph. It was 16 seconds left.
Oh, if it was 16 seconds left, then
we talking about double overtime, yeah.
Why lie, Ralph?
That's crazy. So who did the Blazers beat? Who did he score 50 against?
They didn't beat. Cleveland beat them.
Damn, they lost. Oh,
why are you bragging about 50 if he lost, man?
No, I was just talking about 50 in general, man. But hey, there's a lot of people that scored 50 this year, people scored 50 and lose.
They scored 50 and lost. That's crazy.
Nobody I like score 50s and lose.
What?
Wait, who had 50?
Dame
Lillard?
Yeah.
No, he didn't. That nigga had 8 points. That nigga had 8 points.
He didn't have 8 points.
No, he didn't.
No, he had 50. Yeah, 50. Yeah, 50.
Well, what are you talking about?
Bro,
he talking fantasy points.
No, fantasy, he got this nigga had 8 points. I'm looking at your team.
He scored 50 points in real life. Only got 8 points in fantasy.
Come on, Lou, man. You got that wrong, man.
Bro, I'm not, bro. Maybe my shit ain't refreshed.
I'm looking at my fantasy.
It said you got 12 points in fantasy, and
it's 12 points. There's no way. That's impossible.
Bro, yeah, this shit, fantasy shit fucked up because it say he had 8 points right now. Do you see it too, Tracy? Or
I'm seeing it. That's why
I ain't tripping. Yeah, it say it's just fantasy.
I'm like, man, no, man, I don't know what's going on.
Refresh y'all shit or something.
How the hell he
I'm looking at if you go to no cap. Hey, no cap on ESPN. It got him saying it say he got 8 points on ESPN. This don't make no sense. This shit fucked up. This shit fucked up. This shit is fucked up.
They trying to give Mike Duff a chance to win.
Nah, Tracy still got too many wins in a row. Tracy, you got too many wins.
Do you see it too? Do you see it too, Droff?
Yeah, I got so many wins in a row.
Yeah, they have an update, bro. That's a glitch. That's a glitch, right?
How many wins I got?
You see the glitch, Africa?
Yeah, I see it, man.
That's crazy. That's
crazy. Matt Duff, what did you do, Matt Duff? What did you do?
It's on ESPN app too.
Yeah, no, you did something, man. Wait, hold on, man. Scratch that. Hey, True the King. That's why you're real quiet over there. What you do, man?
Yeah, what did he do? He the commissioner.
Now he said live in the soon. See now I see. You know what? You real slick, man.
About to go, man.
Nah, you real slick. See, you do some doggone thing.
Hey, listen.
You only got 8 points because you bragged about him scoring 50 with a loss.
Hold up, though.
Yeah, he definitely had 50 though. Yeah.
But I appreciate about from joining though, man. I'm about to end this stream, man. The Lakers lost, so man, that was been a good night, man. Bucks lost, Sixers lost.
Oh man, true.
It's been a good night, man.
Come on.
Man. You know what I mean? Shout out to LeBron James in the fadeaway 3, man. Shout out that. Shout out to that shit, man. That's how you lose a game. Yeah, Lakers lost, man. But yeah, anyway.
Hey, but y'all watched our game. You ain't watch your own game.
That's a lie, but
I'm talking about on stream.
I only watched like the end of that game.
Yeah, True showed up.
I seen it jam packed in here for the Lakers, not the Celtics.
It was like
no, we wasn't here to watch it. The game was on. I pulled it up, and
I'm saying the whole time I heard y'all on stream, y'all been talking about Lakers, not Celtics.
No, we were talking about other stuff. It just the Lakers.
When it came to Celtics, y'all was talking about civil rights and all that.
How do you want to try to? Do
I hear y'all arguing about Bron being the best Laker and all. I mean,
that's what
I got real political when it came to Celtics. I'm just saying, we kept it basketball to the Lakers.
Both your teams lost tonight, Ralph.
That must be the only thing you heard.
That's the majority of what I heard.
Hey, listen, Ralph. Both your teams lost tonight, nigga. Got blown out and got embarrassed in overtime. One got embarrassed in overtime, and one got blown out tonight.
Right,
too. I want y'all to keep the same energy too, because OKC Thunder blew out the Celtics.
It literally did not blow out the Sixers. Stop lying.
130. Come on, bro.
I'm not gonna lie to you. We're not even gonna compare that shit, bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro. You know,
y'all got blown out by 50 or whatever, man. 30 or whatever.
Come on, man.
Hey, stop it.
Bro, them niggas lost. The niggas lost with Shea going crazy. Y'all niggas got demolished without Shea. We haven't won.
A loss is a
loss, nigga. But you want to bring up that embarrassing loss for your team? I don't know why.
Hey, Shea had 73 on fantasy tonight.
Hey, listen.
Nigga, he went perfect from the free throw line. 16 for 16.
72. Excuse me, 72.
Bucks lost tonight. Bucks lost too.
Without Giannis, you're right.
Hey, listen. He took some bad L's too this last week. I didn't really want to talk about.
Like you literally go quarter by quarter.
He took some bad. They've been losing some bad games when he's been playing. Let's not act like he hasn't. Like let's not play that game, man. Like, see, keep the same. Listen to me, man. Here's the thing though, too. If y'all notice me, I don't be talk about other people's bad moments and games like that. Cause I can easily clown the mishaps of other.
You clown
teams.
the Clippers when the Nets were trash.
You just clown the Lakers.
You just clown the Lakers.
Well, here's the thing. Here's the thing. Though. Lakers is garbage though. That's
they literally was on a better win streak than y'all. Like, how are they garbage?
That's just funny though. And the Clippers, I mean, I have to do that shit for the Clippers. That's I have to do that.
Well, I agree with the Clippers. I agree with that.
I have to do that. But I don't. I mean,
man, okay. He had 24 points, 14 rebounds, 6 assists, and 5 blocks.
Hey, Lou, your team ain't doing shit in fantasy, Lou. I'm about to stomp that shit out, bro. Stop it.
Bro, what do you mean? I got 613 in fantasy. What are you talking about?
What do you mean 613? That ain't more than my 700 though. What are you talking about, Lou?
When you get 700, you got 638. You got 638.
It better be 700.
You ain't got no 700. You got 638. All the games is over. Africa, what are you talking about?
Y'all lost Magic back to back.
I had. Hey, what?
Nigga, you got 638.
That's more than you. What we talking about is more than you.
Bro, I had 2 players out yesterday.
Oh, I had Al Horford out today. Like, well, we can do that all day, man. Come on, man.
Yeah, I mean, I had 2 niggas out yesterday, and I'm still neck and neck with you.
I got Bradley Beal out. Like we can do that all day, bro. Bradley Beal ain't playing.
You talking crazy, and I got Luke on a back-to-back this week, nigga. You better. Hey, at the end of this week, you better catch up.
That's why I was looking at Bradley Beal.
Hey, man,
you better catch up. Hey, I play you on January 30th. You keep talking all this greasy shit.
Oh,
It's finna get ugly for you. That's gonna be around that All-Star break push, nigga. It's gonna get ugly for you.
Don't worry, I scored more points than you this whole season, though. I know that.
Yeah, because I had Kawhi out. That don't mean nothing. I still got a better record than you.
Okay.
Bro, you only got 100. Bro, you only got 100 more points than me.
Hey, you in that weak ass Western Conference, bro.
Kawhi only played 17, and I'm whooping your conference ass.
And all you LeBron fans better go see Space Jam too. I mean, House Party.
First of all,
I'm watching on Tubi.
That don't make any sense. But anyway, though,
I support him and ride him so much.
But anyway, though, yeah, I'm about to end this stream. I ain't gonna lie, I'm tired.
Well, I'll shut it. I mean, you want to just shut it down, or what's up?
I'm about to shut it down.
Man, you want to be selfish. It's all good.
Yeah, he want to be selfish.
Hey, listen, get a YouTube channel. You get a lot of listen, bro. Hey, listen,
nah,
man.
I'm good.
Hey, listen, man. I mean, you can't call. Hey, I'm.
No, it's facts are facts, nigga. What you talking about, nigga?
You can't be selfish. I listen. I got 1,000 hours of content, man. Listen, man. I don't.
Nigga, it's not a bad thing. You take it as a negative thing, nigga. Just how when Lou ended his stream when niggas admitted a conversation, he can do that. But that was a selfish move. It is what it is.
The conversations.
What the fuck you talking about?
Oh, you talking about no? That nigga was rambling. When I told
he was rambling.
That nigga was rambling in the stream.
I know you. I'm about to say you talking
that
about
nigga. No, you can shut it down if you want to. I was just like, I mean, you know, I can shut it down. You know what I'm saying? If you don't want to, that's all I'm saying.
Yeah, bro. Like you pretend like you had fell asleep multiple times and niggas didn't took over.
That's what I'm saying, True. Yeah.
Brian asleep now though. But yeah, I appreciate everybody from coming in though, man.
It's all good, True. Peace out.
Oh yeah, I'm not. What's going on tomorrow?
Hey, Drew,
I
thought you said you and Sturdy was going to debate.
Well, what?
I don't know. You said you was gonna put it on 30.
Them niggas mad over on Bang right now.
That's why I'm really about to check that out right now. I ain't gonna lie though. I'm trying. Hey, listen, that shit's funny as hell. But nigga, who trying to come in here, man?
Hey, I can go in there and set a firecracker up in that motherfucker right now. Pop, 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 pop.
We can do a live play-by-play as you do this.
But yeah, though,
I'm gonna take his ass to bed. What are we doing?
Nigga, get out of here, nigga. But anyway, appreciate you for joining us live, man. I'm about to watch.
Oh, True. What happened to Jaylen Brown? Why are you out for 2 weeks?
Growing. Got a growing injury. He'll be all right.
It was all right.
Lou, you staying on the stream or is True in there the whole thing?
I mean, he still got growing in. He got growing. It's nothing too serious though. They said though, but it's something.
Back, he said put something on his peso.
But like I said, I'm about to end this. I'm about
they timing out stand on business because he in the chat cooking. That shit crazy.
Yeah, I'm about to watch this shit because Lakers fans in misery, man. That's beautiful, man. But anyway,
y'all don't got Jaylen Brown, so y'all about to be.
I'm gonna go over there and untime him out. All right, I holler.
All right, though. Peace, man.
All right,
salute everybody. It's been a good live stream. It's your boy. Catch y'all next time. Deuces, pieces. I'm out.